What is going on, Silver Gauntlets community? I hope you are all doing well this Saturday morning. I am now fully awake and aware of my situations. I was not earlier. No, we've got a fantastic race for you today, guys. We have got Exodus versus Ch0c0 versus DocHeaps. Three-way tie. Top two move on to brackets. On top of that, it is the last match of the group stage. So after this, we will be getting ready for our bracket reveal. And I am excited about that. Your commentators today are going to be CFlare and Lexicat.
Howdy, howdy.
Good morning, evening, afternoon.
And I'll be joining in from time to time as the race moderator if we need to clear things up. But yeah, this is looking really good to go. I'm just making sure that everything is ready and then we can get this on the way. And it looks like we are just waiting on Minot to fix their OBS. So we will check back with them in just a second. But chat, how are y'all doing today? It's Saturday. It is already March in the year 2021. I hope everyone is doing well. What did y'all have for breakfast? No matter what time it is, what'd you have for breakfast?
Hold on, it's March already?
Yes, it is the end of the first week of March already.
What?
Yes, I turned 26 in 2 months and 5 days.
Wait, you keep count of that? I forget how old I am.
No, I only keep count of that because I get kicked off of my mom's insurance in 2 months and 5 days.
Oh. Oof. Okay, yeah, that's kind of important to know. So yeah, breakfast, guys. You skipped breakfast?
You can't skip breakfast. It is physically impossible. Breakfast is literally just the first meal you eat. Whether you eat it at noon, 5 a.m., or 9 p.m., no matter what you're eating, that is breakfast.
That's... What? No.
The word breakfast comes from breaking the fast. So yes, whatever you eat for the first meal of the day, whether it is some Oreos, or whether it's a steak dinner, or a modern breakfast, it is breakfast.
Yes, and word etymology makes sense for current colloquial usage in all cases.
Exactly.
Shall we explore that line of thinking a little further?
Alright, so anyways, I had a delicious blueberry muffin from McDonald's. Surprisingly, really good.
Dude, those things, like, when they're fresh, they're actually incredible. But they're so sweet.
They're really sweet. They actually sprinkle sugar on top of it, but it's still a blueberry muffin. It's probably healthier than a bowl of milk and sugar. I mean, cereal. Right?
I
don't actually know. I don't rightly know. Like, there are probably some breakfast cereals that might be better, but none of them have sugar in them.
Cereal, breakfast being coined as the most important meal of the day was not done by a dietitian or a nutritionist. It was done by the marketing people at Kellogg's.
Yeah.
So that they
I
could
thought
sell
it was
more
General
cereal.
Mills.
It may have been General Mills. It was some cereal company to sell more cereal.
Cereal lobby.
Big cereal, man. They're out to get you. But we are just waiting on Minot to get everything set up there, and then we will get this started, everybody. No, I remember watching an episode of Mythbusters, and because there was that old saying that the super sugary cereals are less nutritious than the cardboard they're stored in. And so they legitimately did a nutrition analytics of the cardboard of a cereal box versus the super sugary cereal inside. And for some of them, yes, that cardboard was more nutritious via fiber.
So speaking of breakfast cereal, you know how there's Oops All Berries? I wonder what Oops All Dungeons tastes like. Or
Oops All Dungeons
50
tastes
Skull.
like sadness and barren required forest.
It tastes like pain.
It tastes like pain.
Why would
That's
I wanna
Captain
eat
Crunch.
pain in the morning?
That is dry Captain Crunch.
What about for the commentators? Does the commentators taste that differently than the runners?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. What does it taste like to the commentators and to chat?
I just know for me, it's got a hint of peanut butter when it's Oops All Dungeons.
Ooh.
But when I'm
Ooh, that sounds
running, it has a
good.
hint of I want to die.
It
Tastes like victory. Yes.
It tastes like victory. All right.
And it's sweet, sweet.
And for those of you guys who don't know, Oops All Berries
victory.
is
Yeah.
Captain Crunch's berries, but there's no normal pieces. It's literally Oops All Berries.
Speaking of dry things, though, chat, do you eat your cereal with milk, with water, or dry?
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, poor
Yes.
people don't get to have milk. So
Really?
yes, with milk, with water, or dry.
I mean, I've heard dry, but like with water.
Yep.
Well,
Wouldn't
if
that,
you
like,
have
just
it
dissolve
dry,
it?
it's like a snack. It's not a meal if it's dry. It's just a snack.
Exactly. No, but with water would be things like when you're eating Cocoa Puffs, so you could still have some type of chocolatey liquid.
Oh yeah. Okay. I guess I understand. Sure.
Hey, so I don't think it matters, but the Exodus's tunic is green, whereas Ch0c0's and DocHeaps are white. Does that not matter?
It does not
No.
matter.
Okay.
Because
It
you can
just
just
matters that it's
override
a tunic.
cosmetics. Or if Exodus didn't override cosmetics and just had vanilla cosmetics, that would show up like that.
Oh, vanilla tunics, vanilla buttons.
All right, and it looks like Minot is ready to go, so we're going to go ahead and get this race underway. Get your GLHFs in chat, everybody, or if you're, a stickler like me, get your FGHLs.
Oh, I don't have
fun,
tunics
good, have
anymore.
luck.
Fun, good, have luck.
And we're off.
And where'd we drop? In the market.
As
And
a
Doc
Wow.
keeps immediately playing Bolero without reading
Without
these.
checking the
We get
hints.
bigger on dead, 40 dead, big poses of strength, and Spirit
Spirit Way
Temple
the hero.
Loth. I mean, it makes sense, though. Dip the first check and fire. That's a scale, I believe, on the volcano. Requiem for your Way the Hero Spirit. Alright, let's try to catch up. So, in Bolero...
Alright, so I got Spirit and Pose. What else?
Poses
40 is dead.
and Bigron is dead.
Yep.
Nice.
And
Z
Lullaby of the
out.
Colossus. And that's just song.
30
30 is
dead.
dead.
And Ch0c0 going into the first check and fire. Oh my god, whose audio do we have?
Doc.
We have DocHeaps.
That great fairy for the Navi is, oh, jeez.
That's awesome. I love it.
We're going to see here in a second from Ch0c0 whether we're hammerlocked in fire. And we're going to see a save quit from Exodus. I wonder if he'll go Child or if he'll go Kakarika.
I would go Kakariko here, especially after getting the ZL.
Yeah. Nope.
Well, you gotta
I
read
was
the hints first, yeah.
I thought he read the hints. I guess not.
No,
Just
Ch0c0
Ch0c0
read
did?
the hints. Doc and Exodus both played Bolero. But then when Ch0c0 played it, they were the only one who went deep fire. Or, well, deep for what we can do. They went deep fire, folks. They skipped mid, they skipped beginning, they went immediately deep.
Yeah, we're going to see a double Kakariko here from Exodus and Doc. And probably
Ch0c0's
Ch0c0
right
not
behind,
far
yeah.
behind. Yeah.
What is up, Melrose? I hope you're doing well today.
I wonder. So, I guess I understand Ch0c0's play there, but like, I still might have checked the stand for what medallions and stones were, because we have a stone fire, and I don't know if that stone fire one check was worth the time.
I mean, maybe, maybe not, but at that point, though, if it's a major item, I don't know how many seeds I've had where I had a Bolero start and got a major item from the first check-in fire.
That's fair. But it's also not like a 40-person race. It's best 2 out of 3. So you do have to consider some meta strategy of whether you can
Oh,
beat
hey,
people
there's
on
Eyeball Frog for
execution.
your...
There's Eyeball Frog, but Bigoron's dead, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, we have to consider some meta strategy of whether like you can beat other people on execution if you do the standard play, right?
I mean, the biggest thing, and people who are way better than me who are in the chat can confirm this, you do not want to meta play in 1v1s, and I would still consider this a 1v1.
I mean, this is the best 2 out of 3. Like, the top 2 advance.
Right, but you don't want to meta play in this close of a race. You want to just play your game.
Sure, but what I'm saying is, like, I wonder whether, like, there are people who make, like, sort of strange plays that other people won't make in those kind of games, and I wonder if that's not worse here, because, if you're the only one who does something and it's wrong, then you're the one who's going to get left behind of the 2, right?
The biggest thing, though, is with this, doing that one check in fire is not that bad.
No, probably not, but we've certainly seen seeds decided by less.
Oh, absolutely. But the biggest thing is when they're decided by that, it's definitely not because they did one out of the way check at the very beginning of the game. There was many other things.
Of course.
Like, if Ch0c0 ends up coming third here by 10 seconds, between 1 minute and 10 seconds, it's still not going to be because they did fire at the beginning. Now, the biggest thing is, when are they going to differ? That could be what starts to decide it. Yeah, exactly, Alfalfa. Being more thorough, like, look at the Marco What the Hells match. With that, What the Hells was just a little bit more thorough than Marco was, and that's what ended up deciding it. When they were both looking for the same item, one had less checks to look at than the other. So even though they were in the same spot relative in the game, they were still one still lost because the other was more thorough. Yeah, but then again, you could have it where because you were more thorough, you end up losing because you got your way to the hero item but decided to full clear it, where another person bailed, followed that item, and got the next thing they needed. Also, according to Chimp, or Diesler and Melrose, we have the newest episode of the Gossip Stones podcast dropped yesterday. You definitely want to go check that out after this.
Ooh.
Fantastic podcast. Great for commutes to work or just when you're bored in the house bored.
So nothing so far in Graveyard.
Nope, but we're about to see what the song is from Ch0c0.
It's probably the most important part about this graveyard.
What sucks is getting this as adult, though, as we find Sarias. What sucks is getting this as adult, though, is you've literally orphaned the check in here that requires fire. Because the only checks we have left in here are Dompe Gravedigging, the Sun Song, and this chest.
Sure, but I mean, for one, because you have Sunsong left behind, you might come back as Child with Sunsong.
Yeah.
because that's probably the best tool you're going to have to use Dompe digging, because they don't have Nocturne. And you might just, dip in and pick up that particular check at that point. It's not like it's the only check in Graveyard. It's like one of 3 now. So it's not too bad.
I'm not saying this is a bad play. I'm just saying
it's
that we got ZL this early in an adult start. I always hate getting ZL before I get explosives.
Really?
I don't know, ZL
John
to me
is
just...
predicting something in Deep Fire. All right.
Ooh.
So we're going to see Exodus go back to Child before anyone else. Ch0c0's going to finish up Graveyard. We'll see where he goes after that. And we have Doc. I'll be honest with you. He's played Bolero and then Requiem and then Save Quit. So I'm not entirely sure what Doc was...
Yeah, I'm not sure what Doc is doing right now.
Maybe time of day management? But that's a bit strange.
No, your time of day is set to noon when you get the
Yeah, but he already got
ZL.
he already got the song though.
Yeah. It might have just been thinking he hadn't done it yet because he usually goes Deku or Kakariko first. Which would make sense.
Yeah, we're gonna see all our runners go Child here. I think that's a fairly reasonable choice. After doing Kakariko, you don't have a whole lot left you can do quickly as an adult.
I think the first play to Colossus and then Bolero, I think, was just checking to see if they need beans.
Was there anything on top of the arch?
No.
No.
I couldn't see the arch, but I'm 85% sure that on the volcano was a scale.
I couldn't tell if it was Scale or Bloopy, but I'll trust your eyes on that one.
Don't.
Okay, well then, I thought it looked like a Bloopy, but I really couldn't tell.
Arch was big stabby. Ooh.
Yeah, not required, but could save you some time if you put the investment in.
That's something I'll gladly put an investment into.
Especially with Spirit being way of the hero, you're going to be going out there anyways.
Yeah. And you have Requiem this early, so it's not like once you find explosives.
The sink.
Ooh.
The sink, dude.
So you can actually make the minigame faster. Huh.
Yeah, you can make the minigame faster if you can get the second green one on the uptick instead of the downtick.
Huh. Today I learned.
Alright, here comes fake chickens.
Not the infamous chickens. And that chicken falls through the floor. Whoops.
Yeah, no, if you shield drop the chickens as you pick them up, and they're the right ones, they will drop through the floor. I love it. Ooh, early bomb chews in Talon.
We'll have to keep an eye and see what pack that is.
Hopefully it's not a 5-pack. 5-pack.
Chat, take your guess. Is it a 5, 10, or 20?
Yeah, at this point it's better chickens. John says 5. I'm gonna say 10. It's the most common pack.
I'm with Wesley. Wesley. I think it's gonna be a 20-pack. Just because.
There is Sun Song as Child, so we're probably gonna see, with everyone having grabbed Mask, dip into Kakariko, trade the Mask, do Doki Doki Grave Digging, and
Doki.
No, I mean he literally advertised it as the Heart Pounding Tour or whatever, right? And that's all Doki Doki means.
Yep. No need to ask your name, purple username, numbers in it, and a hand-me-down guess. You must be a Weasley.
Wesley Weasley. Pleasure.
No, at that point, Chip,
If-
it wouldn't be Monka Omega. It would be Monica Omega.
Monica Omega. He does keep a diary in his cabin.
Oh my god!
Uh,
We're basically in the same spot for both spawns. Literally on either side of the loading zone.
Wow. So we're gonna see Richard here quickly.
wait, child spawn is there?
Yeah, Child Spawn is entering the Temple of Time courtyard, and Adult Spawn is leaving it into Market courtyard.
All right, so the best thing you can hope for on OOT at this point is Prelude.
Nocturne. I mean, you could also hope for Serenade there, unless we just saw a hint for it.
See. There are two kinds of people, and they both exist in this chat right now. One person says, the best thing you could hope for is Prelude, because we don't need Prelude this game. We just save warp back and it's easy. The other person says, the best thing you can hope for is Nocturne, because we can force them into all dungeons and stone fire. Chat, what we have here is a classic case of good and evil.
No, what we have here is a classic case of chat wants to win.
It's a
And
10
it's a
pack.
10-pack! I called it.
You took a 3 out of 5 guess.
I took a 3 out of 5 guess. I played the damn odds and I won.
Wait, really? There's
Yeah,
Okay,
there are 3 10-packs, 1 5-pack, and 1 20-pack.
huh? Today I learned.
Which means if you don't use a single chew, you will actually waste the 5-pack if you find them all. Because you can
Correct.
hold no more than 50 chews.
Aww. But I like my explosive mice.
So
Look,
then why do you want to kill them?
some mice are good, lots of mice are better. 55 mice is an infestation.
Nah, 55 Mice is a Disney episode.
Fair. I mean, I would argue that all Disney episodes are infestations.
That's fair. No, the MM bomb chews, like the actual animals, are the worst.
Those things are terrifying.
Also, Doc, instead of save warping, is doing Lon Lon to Valley, and I 100% approve of this. Those foolishes are not right, by the way. We have not seen any foolish, unless I just have not been paying attention.
I have not seen a foolish.
And we've only seen one Way of the Hero.
For Spirit, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
I
Exodus and Ch0c0 have both save warped, where Doc just went straight Valley from Lon Lon.
So if you were Exodus, would you think about doing Child Spirit?
Yes, absolutely.
So here's a question about that though. Certainly, not safe. Oh, hook shot on the ledge.
Nice. Valley Worth! Valley Worth! Let's go.
Exodus is about to follow and do that exact same thing. And looks like Ch0c0's gonna go Kakariko instead, so he might not get that for a little while. But here's the
French
thought,
have
right?
A hard hate
when
towards Valley.
Yeah, when Exodus save warped, he basically did the same thing. He lost a little bit of time compared to Docs who left. But Exodus also was able to pick up 2 checks along the way in Boulder of Destiny and in a visual check in ATZ Grotto. Also, Zora's River Way of the Hero.
Yep.
So I wonder, even if Exodus didn't take as much time, he managed to get 2 checks that Doc didn't get to see yet. So that might help him with routing, because he might just come out of Lake and do those 3 bottom checks and then move to Kokiri Forest as child, and that kind of makes sense as a routing path. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Kokoriko?
The Kokiri Forest.
Yeah, Kokiri Forest.
Minuet was on OOT?
Yeah.
This could be logical AD if Sarias is on.
We already have Sarias.
Oh, that's right. We have Sarias. It's not. AD is worthless. Let's go. See, I have a bipolar commentator style. I have half runner commentator and half chat commentator.
Is that a slingshot under the water?
I completely fucking missed it.
I only barely got a glimpse because of the angle, so it didn't look like a rupee, and it looked like a piece of wood with a string on it. So I'm gonna go with it being a
bow.
slingshot. Could have been a bow. No, it wasn't. No. The bow is like.
We're about to see again
crest-
with
You said a piece of wood with string on it.
What is that?
I can't fucking see.
What is that?
Exodus, what is that?
Is Exodus on VC? What are those?
What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that, Private
Is that a
Pile?
bomb on
Sir
Dompe?
Jelly Donut.
Oh, yeah,
Bag
it can't
on
be arrows.
Dompe. Dompe's
Oh,
feeling
wowie.
extremely doki doki here today.
Can
Did
we
he give
get
us
some
both?
wowies in chat? Because I don't know how many times I've seen a bomb bag on Dompe.
Oh, boom bag. Ooh.
Alright, I'm going to the replay booth real quick to see what the hell was that in the river. Or
Go
on
for
the,
it.
On the thing. Alright, here we go. Full screen it.
Get your magnification tool.
Motherfucker, is that the hammer?
What?
I'm gonna have to go to Doc's stream now because that fucking looks like the hammer. Also, child fishing had nothing. Cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, never does.
No, I've had it have lights before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When was that?
It was a qualifier.
I thought it was more recent than that.
I mean, it might have.
Looks like Ch0c0's gonna do chickens.
How long
And
would
we're
you say it takes you to do chickens? Chat, how long does it take you to do chickens?
It takes
Like
me 3.5 minutes.
personally, or
Personally, yeah.
I've never timed.
Yes,
it,
that
but
is
somewhere.
110% the hammer. On the
Really?
bottom.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, if you're right about scale on top of the volcano, we should see some people rushing towards beans.
Well, Zora River is now Way of the Hero too. It can't be Way of the Hero for beans, but it'll take
No.
you to the beans.
Certainly.
Hey, Team Never Buy a Shield wins today.
Dang it. I'm on team always buy a shield.
I'm on Team Buy a Shield responsibly.
I always buy a shield even if I already have a shield.
I am on team never buy a shield unless you have bomb bag and no shield and you're adult in Kakariko. Then I will buy a shield to go to Dodongos.
Ooh, there's another bomb bag. That's a bomb-locked bomb bag in the remote grotto.
Oh, God.
Well then.
Fuck Dompe, get fucked. We don't need Dompe.
Nope, just get him with shoes.
What's gonna be funny though is if the third bomb bag's on chickens and then Ch0c0 does this for fucking nothing.
If the third bomb bag is on chickens, I feel like Ch0c0 will tilt. Which is a good
Ch0c0's gonna
sign
tilt for the
Exodus.
fact that Valley's required. Like, I don't know a single French runner that likes doing Valley. And
I don't
doesn't
like
just
doing Valley.
I don't like
it.
doing Valley.
I do Valley as early as I can every time. I love Valley. Especially with the fact that sometimes hints are one copy. That Hintstone and Valley is so often forgotten now. Team early as fuck Valley, let's go! Zoomer strats. Yes, I am a zoomer. Because that is definitely some Season 3 strats. But chickens had nothing.
Chicken
Rick.
$5.
Ooh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that. Also, with Song of Time, where it is, if we can find a Strength or Hover Boots, we could have a vanilla bow.
Why do you wish it's evil upon our runners?
I had a vanilla bow once, and I want it again.
So right now, Doc and Exodus are basically in lockstep with Doc, like maybe a few seconds ahead. But Ch0c0 just picked up Skull Mask, so he may find his way back on the path that they just did, like valley into lake into Kokiri. And if he does that, he'll have at least an advantage in one check picking up the Skull Mask earlier.
Oh, hey,
so
more bomb
something on
shoes
that.
were in Mido's house too.
Goron City, where the hero as well.
Ooh.
Actually, we're gonna see Hyrule Castle Din Ferry, and Mido's just full of money apparently.
Mido had Choose too. He had the 5-pack.
Oh yeah.
Cheapskate.
And Kokiri
Kokiri
Force is
Force!
fullest.
Yeah.
Appropriate,
Exodus
yeah.
had the same reaction. No, not quite as
No.
animated as Doc. Excuse me while I write down in my interview notebook. Doc, how did you feel when you found Kokiri Forest foolish?
Also, Doc doing Ocarina Memory Game instead of doing Skull Kid and the Scrub first.
Yeah, it's strange, I suppose. I mean, you can just play Sun Song from both sides, I guess. So if you're doing that, then it's not really a difference, but...
Fair.
Oh, look at that weird
Zora
reverse.
Fountain, last way of the hero. So Goron City, Zora Fountain, Zora River, Spirit Temple.
That reverse Song of Storms just messed with my head.
We have Doc climb the ladder instead, though. So he's probably just gonna go all the way through and then, like, do SFM, then step out to warp back to the beginning, and then do the other left side and Sun Song back and leave.
Maybe.
It's an
They could
interesting.
also
When
go
did
to Goron
did
City
that
right
Scrub
now.
have anything on Exodus' side?
No.
After Sacred Forest Medal, they could go to Goron City. Or DocHeaps can just go now.
I mean, he'll open it now. Oh, no, he's going to do it. Okay.
It's Way of the Hero.
I mean, you not only is
It
it Way
is.
the Hero, but you can full clear the child side.
Yeah, you have Saria's and ZL. You have
oh, I
Bomb
never have
Bag.
Starias when I come here, so yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? And then you can
Guys,
do
get
child.
your cat jams in chat because we're about to have Dancing Dad.
And much like most dancing dads, he will embarrass us.
Nah, he's got the hot, sick beats. I want Durinia as my dad.
So, notably, Ch0c0 is following in the footsteps of the other two, but has skipped Valley into Lake as child. So, he's going to be missing that hook shot, and if he doesn't do that before he goes adult first, he'll be at a decently significant disadvantage here. Especially considering both other runners did that check.
If that hookshot locks the seed, that will be a last location for Ch0c0.
I have, strong suspicions of that.
For me, I'm only going Lake Hylia through Goron Valley, or through Gerudo Valley as child, unless if I have Serenade. That's the only way I'm setting Scarecrow, that's the only way I'm doing child
And there's a
fishing.
condom.
And guys, remember to Zooter safely. Always Zooter safely.
And it's not there either. It's either the maze or it's Link the Goron.
Yeah.
Hammer Maze or side?
Yeah. We haven't seen right side and center chest yet, but we're about to see that from Doc, so.
What's funny though is it's in logic to get all of it because we have Zora River Way the hero. We also have beans to get the hammer.
Can get beans to get the hammer.
Yeah.
To get the well, I mean, assuming that the top of the mountain is a scale.
Fair enough. And Frog's Chew is dead.
Yay.
Piece of heart. Oh, please.
Oh,
No, it's a bow.
Oh.
Okay, so for spirit purposes, the way the hero might not be locked out to Ch0c0 if Ch0c0 gets that, because he can use bow to enter the adult side once they have a couple strength and stuff. But If he doesn't find hookshot, you
He
still
can
have to think
only
he's in
check
trouble.
one of those though, once he gets 2 strengths, because
Yeah.
unless he knows the hover boot strat, which we also don't have that yet.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm gonna go back to the very beginning of the race to see if that was indeed a.
Yeah, Doc played it instantly and looked up, so you can probably check Doc like right at the beginning.
Yeah, I just need to find where the beginning was, because Doc was live well before this race started. And that is a scale, 100% a scale.
No if,
Alright.
ands, whats, buts, maybes, probablys.
Yeah, no ifs, ands, buts, doubts, or questions. That is a scale. Can you double check the wall heart piece? Yeah, I can do that. You thought it looked like butter knife? Ooh.
Oh.
I do like toast, so that would help.
Yeah.
I thought you were more of a muffin person for breakfast.
Toast and apple butter, though, is
this
the best.
morning.
Though some people do put butter on their muffins.
Interesting.
It's a very... I don't know if that's a Canadian thing or not, but I know lots of people who would like butter muffins and stuff.
I mean, I did grow up in South Canada. I mean, Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm from Newfoundland initially. Which is not obvious to Americans who don't know that, and obvious as hell to Canadians who do know where that is.
Also,
Ooh,
Alfalfa, that is either the second scale or a bloopy. I couldn't 100% tell. Also, Pierre has a small key in fire, Keck W.
Alright, we're gonna see if Ch0c0 can make up some advantage here, because this Skull Mask is the only one who's gotten to do it, so... if you're a Ch0c0 fan, you really want this to be something good. Nope. Both Kokiri Forest Foolish hints were in the forest area.
Also, what song did we get here?
We
It
got
looks like
Serenade.
Okay. Ice Cavern teaches Prelude. Ooh. Alright, so I missed one hint here.
Yeah, we missed one of the hints in on the way back, but we'll see that here from Exodus.
Do 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 do.
Oh no, it was Ice Prelude. Okay, that was the one.
Okay.
Yeah, Kokiri, Baron, and Prelude were the other 2 hints.
Yep.
That wolf is just playing Ring Around the Roses with Ch0c0. And Exodus is going Child Spirit. Spirit's way to hero, you definitely want to do this.
Yeah, this is a reasonable play. You've completed a loop that you can't really progress from any further.
And Doc is now finally seeing that he has the exact same spawn.
Yeah. Which I think is the main difference. I think you might just see Doc play Requiem right now.
He's laughing first.
Yeah. No, actually, Doc is going to do Richard first. That makes sense.
Yeah, he'll do Richard, and then he'll probably just go Child Spirit.
Well, being at this location, he might actually not. He may just run to Zora's River first. It is actually decently close, where it wasn't really accessible from Kokiri Forest, but from Lost Woods, but it is accessible for. Nah, he's just gonna play a song. This is also reasonable.
No, this could still be a river play. This saves him from having to play some
Oh
song.
wait, he played Serenade, not Yeah, he played
no, this
Serenade.
is probably Owl back to in front. And
then go to river. Oh yeah, I saw him play the thing, and then I saw an A. I saw I saw an A and a down on there. I was like, oh, he's playing Requiem.
Yeah.
I didn't notice till a second later that he was actually playing he was playing Serenade. 1 key on Spirit Temple side. Let's see that second key. Let's really make Child Spirit.
Oh, this makes sense because he wants to get he wanted to get the
beans.
money for more than just one bean too. That's why he played
Yeah.
Sun Song by the owl.
Oh,
Because
clever.
if you play Sun Song at the owl and wait for the cock-a-doodle-doo, you don't have to watch the bridge come down.
Makes sense.
And a will it.
Is that better than just playing Sun Song in the market?
Yeah, because you don't see a scene transition. You can keep moving.
Not only that, it doesn't reload the room, and it also takes longer to leave Richard's house, leave the watchtower area, and then finally get outside than it is to just play Serenade and go to the owl.
So
Oh no, it didn't blow up the rock. Rip.
What?
It looks like my routing guess for Doc was right.
Oh yeah, no, he wants that hammer, which means he's gonna get that scale.
Yeah. And I think the only reason we saw Exodus do this is because did Exodus know his save warp before, already, or no?
Yeah, Exodus and Ch0c0 both know their save warp.
Okay, so Exodus I think just decided that he would save warp after this probably, which probably saves him some time as it happens.
Oh, he just keeps missing. Rip. He's down to a Jerry, chat. We're down to a Jerry.
Isn't there something named Steve?
Yes,
the
that
game?
is the invisible chest in bottom of the well.
So we're gonna see.
So many new names every day, guys.
We're gonna see Exodus do these 2 child-locked fire checks. No magic, no fire source yet. Makes some sense for an early Spirit Way of the hero.
Oh, absolutely. You do this as a child.
What are the odds that our Zora's River Way of the hero is locked behind Storms, which is locked behind something dumb?
Well, there's the boss key.
Storms only has a scrub grotto, if I remember. In river.
No, the frogs in the rain.
Oh, frogs.
Yeah.
There's the bow for Ch0c0.
And Ch0c0's approaching 10 skulls faster than the others, although these numbers may
Doc's
not
at
be
7,
exact.
I think.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I saw Doc pick up a few more than 3.
After this, if Doc doesn't go into... Also, did we see him pick up anything of worth so far? I don't think we have.
In River, no. That's why I'm saying I wonder if Frogs 2 is required, or Frogs 1 is required, rather.
Well, we're about to find out if it's either this or Frogs 1. It's the strength!
Strength!
Ooh, that's a full clear of forest now.
Yeah.
That is
I mean, a full clear nap time?
Yeah, we can full clear nap time and get a song from it. No, Jabu is... No, I typed this in wrong. Jabu Forest, Deku Spirit, Water Shadow. There we go.
Yeah. It's Forest Deku Spirit for the medallion-based songs.
I forgot the H in my shadow, so the coding didn't see shadow as the last medallion.
Shadow?
But no, that strength is 100% way to hero.
Yeah, absolutely. We need it to get into Spirit. Because Spirit always has 3rd strength, so it's fine.
You know what? That does.
And
kinda
Ch0c0 is
look
now
like a
seeing
hammer.
that hammer.
Yeah, on that stream you can actually see it's a hammer. You get to see it long enough.
It's definitely a fishing pole, not a hammer.
Also,
And
did the
there was
sunroom have
nothing.
anything?
Nothing on Child Side Spirit. No, neither the fire checks nor the hand had anything.
Well, there was the boss key at least.
I mean, yeah, that's not bad, but it's not Way of the Hero.
No, not at all. I didn't expect Child's Spirit to actually have the Way of the Hero.
Well, definitely, almost certainly doesn't when we see that, see the, what do you call it, Strength and River, right? Like...
No, you can always have more than one strength as Waff. If you have 2 strengths in Waff locations and neither locked each other, that means it's strength 3, or strength 3 is behind strength 2.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is, like, that strength makes it much more likely that we need the other strength to get into adult side Spirit for the Way of the Hero item that's there. I mean, I know Spirit is a medallion, but, like...
Yeah, Spirit's required
pathing-wise,
right away.
it makes more sense.
Hey, lady, I'd like to play a game. Oh.
Exodus committing a little murder as a treat. The same prize twice.
Woo! You can go back to bed, lady. Thank you for letting me play your game.
I can bet one of those was a nut upgrade and the other was a nut.
Probably.
But how can you tell the difference? Oh, you can't.
I can't. I just have intuition. No, like sometimes I'll look at it and I'll be like, I bet that's the upgrade. I'll go get it, and like 8 out of 10 times I'm right that it's the upgrade instead of the actual just refill.
I think that was the first time that Exodus saw Goron City Way of the Hero, because I don't remember where if we saw the second one already yet.
We've not, no.
Yeah.
No,
Exodus
Doc lucked into it, where Exodus just now found out.
I thought it was Ch0c0 who found it. I don't think Doc found it yet.
No, Doc lucked into Goron City doing it without knowing it was Waff.
Yeah. I think Exodus also did Goron City.
Yeah, he already did Goron City, but he now knows it's Waff too.
Yeah.
Who wants to bet with that wallet?
Doc, Exodus, and Ch0c0 all full cleared the child side of Goron City because it was just on the way and they could do everything because they had Sarias.
Exactly.
So, I didn't notice that they got a wallet in Spirit. Who wants to bet that Way of the Hero wallet?
No.
I mean, if Goron Tunic's in Deep Fire, then yeah.
But fire's not required at all.
And
or is it?
It doesn't. It's not beatable only. It's all locations reachable. So Goron Tunic could be in Deep Fire, unless we get Fire Foolish. If we get Fire Foolish, then I don't think the Tunic can be there, but it might. I'm not 100% sure. I think you still have to have access. Well, Strength 2 is on fucking Epona. Epona's locked. If Epona is in adult SFM or if it's in the Prelude check, that's Strength 2 right there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Exodus did not do Child River, so they're going to miss out on their hammer because they're going to miss out on their scale. Which also means they're going to miss out on their strength, which means they can't full clear forest.
God, that's such a cascading effect. Just one item.
I have a suspicion that Exodus is just going to go to River as adult after here. Like he'll walk...
I probably would see him doing that. The problem is, though, is he's still going to miss out on his hammer and his scale.
True, but we may not actually need hammer.
No, we might not, but it's always helpful. It saves bombs and chews and dodongos.
True.
Which, then again, that's also
I have to wonder if Exodus won't just rush Forest. Like, he's seen the Strength 2 check. He knows Spirit Temple's Way of the Hero. I feel like Exodus might just do this, go Zora's River for Way of the Hero, find the Strength. Now, like he's, oh, Water Temple Foolish, look at that. So we don't gotta go into water for any check reasons.
That just means boss key is gonna be Dragon Chest.
Yeah, probably. Oh, there's Ch0c0 finally finding his hookshot, thank God.
That was literally one of the last checks I had.
Yeah.
As a child.
But yeah, I feel like it's not like Exodus is planning this in advance because Exodus can't know that the strength is there. But I feel like if you're Exodus, you go to Zora's River Way of the Hero's adult here. You see the strength. You do the little jump out of logic. But I mean, it's in logic because you have bombs. And then after you find that strength, you just say, I have bow, I have hook shot, I have everything I need to do forest, and it's very likely the opponent is either on adult SFM or forest medallion, which is just forest. So he just goes for that, gets Epona's, gets second strength, and does away the hero spirit, and just ignores all that, right?
Epona's could very well also be burning CAC, and that could be strength 3 on pose.
True. But then at that point, you learn something extremely interesting from taking that path regardless.
Oh, yeah. No, but I agree with Alpha. With where Exodus is right now, I don't see him not doing DC here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think... Yeah, he's
like,
going
it
on
may
a
be
path.
an unrequired stone, but it's DC. It's 8 checks.
Still, like, yeah, a bunch of checks.
I have been Diesler. We've seen 3 keys. One was on Child's side. Both Child climbs were keys.
Also, Ch0c0 finally got the Water Temple Foolish Hint. The second copy is at the top of the crater. At the top of the trail.
Where was the first one?
The first one was inside of the wall at crater.
Yeah.
Ah.
So they're both right next to each other.
Water Temple Foolish is one of those hints that, like, if you don't find it early, it's not a big deal, because no one... One, it's got a lot of requirements anyway, but two, no one's rushing to do Water Temple, so...
The stream is coming, or at least some sound is echoing back through your mic.
Really? What?
It's not anymore, but I can hear Doc's stream through your mic.
I don't have any sound. I'm not listening to the sound from Doc.
I'm not sure.
It's not on my end, because I don't even have Doc's sound playing.
Or are you watching it from Hell Knight?
Yeah.
Then you have Doc's sound playing. Unless you have that muted. Oh, hey,
I have it muted. I don't hear it.
I'm not sure. Like I said, it's not happening anymore.
Alright, if it happens again, like, through mine, let me know. I'll look into it. It's very odd.
They say that a ravaged village... Yeah. I went to the replay booth. They say that a ravaged village mourns with the song storms.
Okay, so... I don't think Exodus knows that, but...
For some reason, I thought we'd already seen that, and that was because the seed I was playing earlier today had that exact same hint.
Mirror Shield and Dodongos. So that's
Dodongo's
really
hard
big.
Required.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, what was that about? You don't think Exodus knows that?
Was Exodus the one who saw that?
Yes.
Oh, it was in Dodongos, okay.
Yeah, it was the Dodongo Hinstone.
Sorry, I was looking away at my audio settings when you mentioned that.
So we've seen 3 of our sometimes hints.
So I mean, I feel like at this point, like, Exodus is just going to do exactly that path. Like, once he finishes up the Donkos here, he's just going to do that river, and he knows that Forest is locking... Forest is locking his opponent's song, whether it be for SFM or for Temple of Time check, so he's got to rush for that.
We've seen 4 sometimes, Bitsy.
What was the other sometimes? I've got
Big Poe, Fire Pierre,
Pierre,
Serenade, and Nocturne.
That's right, I forgot about Pierre.
And I completely forgot until just now that Big Pose has a strength. You guys were all talking about strength too, and I was like, yeah, how do you guys know that?
Yeah, sorry.
Also, Doc just bought a shield. I feel bad for him.
Wait, really?
No, he did Bonchu Bowling, that's right. I'd assumed everyone had already done it because the other 2 had, but no, Doc did Bonchu Bowling, that's what he did.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I think Doc was the first one to find the shield in the South Hyrule Grottos.
Yeah, he was.
So honestly, this is a situation with Exodus where like I think he's fortunate that that what he was missing from the river is a strength and prevents him from doing forest completely. Because if I saw all this logic, I would be like hard tempted just to push forest and ignore the Zora's River Way of the Hero, and he kind of is sort of forced to do it either way now.
Also, Corey, not only are they both in market, the adult spawn is leaving the Temple of Time courtyard. The child spawn is entering the Temple of Time courtyard from
Yeah,
the
they're just
exact
high
same
fiving
loading
each
zone.
other in 7 years apart, high fiving each other as they go.
And DocHeaps planted the beam to get his scale so he can get his hammer.
That's good. We got Ch0c0 going into Zora's domain. The only
I'm
Zora's
surprised
location
Doc
that isn't
didn't
hinted.
do that. I'm surprised Doc didn't do that. Wait, do we have both River and Fountain Waff?
Yes,
Yeah.
River and Fountain are Waff, and domain is not.
Heck W. And wait, that is 3 different water locations that are hinted too. We have
Yeah,
Water
because Water
Temple,
Temple, foolish.
Zora River, Zora Fountain, and technically Ice is also hinted.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
And if you want to be really cheeky, Burning Cack and Spirit being Waff
Dude,
hinted
did you
because
just see that?
involves the water medallion.
Did you just see that hint on the stone
On
behind the
Zora,
pedestal?
no. What was it?
It was Zora's River Way of the Hero.
Hot Keck.
Yes, you just climbed up the river to talk to me, and now you know that the river was important.
Doc's going forest here. This is your forest equips. Oh, rip Doc, no! I mean, it kind of works for him. Oh, wait, no, he started down here. Doc, just take the beam.
Yeah, Doc's gonna go forest right away. He has the strength he needs. He hasn't seen all the same hints that Exodus has, but that doesn't mean that the logic that we had earlier, even before seeing some of those hints, isn't in play.
Yeah.
Did DC have anything?
I had Mirror
Yeah,
Shield.
Mirror Shield.
Ooh, shiny shield.
Yeah, DC required to beat the seed, so...
So who wants to see Deep Fire now?
No.
I mean, we have a wallet and a Waff location. It could be Deep Fire.
It could even be mid-fire, because you just need a tunic to get past the first room.
Well, if
everything
we're
past...
Volvagia locked,
Yeah, everything past the first
yeah.
room is tunic locked.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because Prelude's in ice. Like, you don't want to go do ice.
But who wants to go to ice anyways? Find
T-Less.
something there. Find their long shot there.
I'm thinking long shot's gonna be at the bottom of the icy waters.
So where are Iron Boots gonna be then?
Vanilla?
Vanilla.
No, God. Never mind. Remember earlier when I said, "Oh, Exodus missed his ruby." Remember
Iron's
earlier
on
when
lab dive? Gross, no.
Did he just glitch himself? He did! Exodus glitched himself in the shooting range. He has to leave and go back in. Wow, I've never seen that happen before.
I've done it many times. If you pull out your bow by mashing B, if you pull it out before you turn all the way around, you'll get stuck. And your center is actually the guy and not the thing.
Nocturne was at Minuet.
So we have Epona's on Temple of Time.
Yep.
Which honestly makes sense. I mean, we have all the tools for what is effectively a Forest Temple starter kit, and then a missing Epona's for second strength Way of the Hero Spirit. So it almost feels like it fits.
Right.
And then if Exodus does Forest Temple, you can do Spirit right afterwards. No big deal.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what Doc's gonna do here.
Doc
I mean,
doesn't have
they'll
Mirror
both.
Shield.
Oh, you're
that's true.
right. Yeah, he can't complete it. Oh, yeah, that's a good
I
point.
could see Doc doing DC, though.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, I don't know a world where Doc doesn't do DC unless it's hinted Baron.
Because it's like, what, a 5-minute dungeon, and how many checks do you get out of it? 7?
8.
8?
It's a little more.
Even though
informative, but
technically
yeah,
you can
it's very
bail
fair.
right after that mirror shield, but I don't see anybody doing that unless mirror shield's your go mode.
Yeah, there's no reason to dip that like that. Maybe if it was like Fire Temple, you might, but it's the Dongos. You'll finish it quick enough.
And
Ch0c0 was
Ch0c0.
playing chicken with that keys. Wait, I just realized something. Ch0c0 has the skull mask. Oh, hey, there's magic.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Ch0c0 checked Skull Mask, it was nothing.
No, but that's not what I meant. He has
Oh,
skull
they put it on to
mask.
avoid the keys, right?
Exactly.
Why is...
I wonder if he knows about it.
Wait,
I'm
what?
certain, I'm certain, yeah, if you wear the Skull Mask, the keys won't attack you.
What?
Yeah.
So if you ever have to do Child Ice Cavern, skull mask is almost required.
Child Ice Cavern. You're speaking cursed language here, bye.
I'm speaking RSL.
Oh, gross. Well, CFlare, you did mention that you wanted to do Rando, right? So that might end up happening for you.
Yeah, it definitely could.
There's a lot of things that require Child Ice to actually be a thing.
And we found our second copy of the Goron City Way of the Hero in Metagoron.
No way, really?
Yep.
Heck, W. Also, that means it's either the bow, which means the other bows are bow locked.
No! Exodus did the thing I was worried about.
He's going to force without strength.
The strength, yeah, because all the logic tells him, hey, opponent is on one of these songs. Now, I have to wonder if he'll actually... I mean, you have to go into forest if you're this close, right? But he's just going to get strength locked.
Well, we don't know how far into forest he's going to be able to get there, because he does have Song of Time and a bow.
He'll do the entire courtyard section and then probably dip, which is not the worst thing in the world, because, like, you know...
And he might maybe do Floor Master.
No, he can't. Unless
he can't.
Unless hovers are right where Doc's at right now, he can't.
Oh, yeah, you still have to push a block to do that.
Hey, there's a
Slingshot?
slingshot, though. That's all 3 slingshots, I think. No, it's 2 of them.
Where was the other?
The other was Dodongo's map.
Yeah.
Ah.
The first check in Dodongo's was a slingshot. Quarry, I don't want to go into ice normally, and now you're telling me about child ice. That's fucking gross, right?
Oh, look, don't... I watched this seed that Quarry played last night that involved a Way of the Hero slingshot under Way of the Hero Song of Time for the logic that they had. It was
Ew.
the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Not looking forward to the
That just
time.
sounds disgusting.
I'm not looking forward to clearing Gerudo Fortress as a child.
Right. I
Normal
missed something. What did I
Gerudo
miss?
Fortress.
I've not missed anything, okay.
You've missed everything.
I've missed nothing.
Hey, is 50 Skulls dead?
We don't know.
It was just Bolero? Oh, wow.
That's the one
That's
hint we missed.
so weird.
Bolero Wath, Keck fucking W, dude.
For when?
Bolero Wath means literally 2 things. That your hovers are locked behind something in fire or the beam, and both your hook shots are locked behind that as well.
Magic? I didn't see that until just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the second check in forest.
So, what do you think Excess does when he gets strength locked here? I feel like you have to go Zora's River, but I also felt like he had to go Zora's River, like, from where he was. He just kind of moved past it, so...
He'll probably go Zora's here. Or he might go, no, we're hammerlocked in fire, yeah. No, we're not hammerlocked in fire. He might go fire, too. I don't know why he would, but he might.
I mean, I would hope you prioritize the way of the hero, but...
Where were our Zora Riverwolf locations?
It was the...
Gerudo Valley and Weep.
Yeah.
So
That's
Exodus has seen it.
Yes, absolutely. Exodus has definitely seen it.
I still don't know where we got the Fountain Way of the Hero hint.
It was...
Somewhere.
Oh, gosh. Let me think. It was in Spirit Temple, right? The Spirit Temple outside one, I think? And there was another one.
No.
Where was the other one?
You're asking the wrong person.
Colossus was the 30 dead.
Right, yeah. I've seen it twice is the other thing, too. I don't... The thing is, I memorize what I see. I don't memorize where I
Lost
saw
Woods,
it.
yes, that's
Lost
right.
Woods, okay, yeah.
That's right. Near the scrub. That's the one that I saw.
Oh.
Yeah, right, yeah, the far scrub.
What sucks is we have magic but no furores, so we can't do cool stuff in forest. Also, we haven't pointed it out because we actually have checks that we might need in here, but we do have double forest.
Oh, I mean, a very quickly ending double forest as Exodus leaves because he can no longer progress.
Alright, double nap time is over. Single nap time is now in effect.
What's
Honestly,
funny though is we could still see double forest again when Exodus and Ch0c0 go back.
Yeah. And there's the second Ocarina of Time hint from the Nocturne hint, stone.
Nice. We still haven't seen 50. 50 could again be behind Deku and the other one. What's the other one?
Back of the lake?
No, the Hyrule Castle 2. Like it was in that one weekly where it was the boomerang. You
don't understand how I feel about that weekly. I saw that hint literally like under a minute into the thing. We spawned and I went right back to fucking number 1, number 2, and just because I did not understand all the different skull locations yet, it took me forever. I literally knew what to do with the skulls, but because it was 50 of 52, it was just a nightmare.
Mm-hmm. No, it was fantastic.
See, it depresses me that I did the right thing and found the hint I need to like do well, and I just was like, I don't know where to check for skulls. Like I had to like look them up halfway through the seed.
Honestly, that's why I like both Hamsdas and Soli's, because on Hamsdas, if you have a map tracker, you could just change it to Skull Sanity everywhere, and it'll show you where all the skulls are.
That's what I do when I get a 30, 40, 50 hint.
And in Soli's tracker, if you scroll down below all the settings, it actually has a list of all the skulls that you have currently in Logic, their location.
Yeah, there's just some that like can tell you like how many like skulls you have, and so what is in Logic number wise, right?
Speaking of which, right now we are 44 in Logic.
Ooh.
And it could still be 50 for long shot, it could be 50 for hovers, it could be 50 for dins, it could be 50 for rudos, or it could be 50 for boomerang.
I don't know. Could it be 50 for rudos, really?
Mm-hmm.
Gross. Because they have access to like all the areas.
Long shot and iron boots give you the rest of the skulls that you need.
So who wants to see what on 50?
Alfalfa's Holy's tracker, Dan's game. I like it. I've definitely gotten, like, not addicted, but what dependent. I've gotten dependent on it for standard seeds, but I can do an RSL without Soli's tracker. It's just, it's more of it allows me to autopilot certain things, which allow me to be able to go longer in these seeds.
Alright, we're going to see Exodus do the hop and roll here.
Have we seen Boss Key from DocHeaps for Force?
No.
So chat brings up a good point. Chat brings up a really good point. Happy 1 hour!
Happy
2
1
minutes.
hour.
Oh, there's his other Zora's fountain.
That's probably where you saw it, because Doc read that hint.
Yeah, yes, exactly where I saw it.
Wait.
Oh, that's
where
right.
was
No,
that?
you commented on it. Hey, look, right
No,
outside.
no. There's both.
Yeah,
Under
no,
the
you commented
under
on
we,
both of them.
right, I did, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. No, there's. I love that the Zoras just make you go through the river, and it's like, yeah. By the way, we have everything. We have it all, and we don't care. Suffer.
To be fair, Rockshock, you could do it if you hated yourself enough.
Hello.
No, I will say though, as predicted, Ch0c0 is a little bit behind because they waited for a very long time to finally get their hook shot.
Yeah. Not as
But
far
if
behind
they
as you might think,
go-
though, because they're about to go do Dodongos, and Doc has to complete that dungeon. So Doc is in first with Exodus in second, and
I'd say
and
Exodus is in first solely because of that mirror shield, because we know where that second strength is. How long until Doc goes to
yeah.
Dongos?
Well, I don't think it's gonna take Doc very long to go to Dodongos, but you're right. Like Doc has to make that choice before we can kind of put Doc squarely in first. But if Doc makes that choice right after Forest, Doc is in first place for sure.
Oh yeah. What is Ch0c0 doing? Did they plan a bean out here? Are they grabbing?
They
They're
did.
grabbing BGS. Okay. I couldn't remember if I saw Doc plant a bean out here. I know he planted the one for the scale. Alfalfa, the catch is probably going to be the 50 skull hints are both going to be behind
Deku.
Deku. That's the trick here, is you have to do Deku hints after Forest, because it's going to say 50 is the Kokiri sword.
50 skull Kokiri sword. Sounds like a blast.
Because also, none of these runners are above 15 skulls right now.
So we want to see last item long shot just because of the foolish water.
Oh no, Foolish Water just means Bosky is going to be Dragon Chest, and you're going to put it off last unless you rush it.
I mean, us as commentators, we want to see long shot last.
Yeah. I mean, I can agree with you there, Zephyr, just because of the amount of how long it would take to play Requiem, run over to the bean patch, plant the bean, swap ages, which you're going to have to do anyways, so I don't count that part, and then play Requiem again, ride the bean all the way back. I don't know if that's going to save the amount of time that BGS saves you. I really don't think it will.
So, I do actually have a question, because I've never actually seen this. Are hints provided logically, like as in you have to logically be able to see a hint before something can be given? For example,
Yes.
so yeah,
for
so
always hints, and for I think it's just for always hints and maybe for wafts, but essentially like it won't give you
for example, let's say that
Nocturne
both
on and it's only one copy though, so you could have Nocturne on OOT and have one copy be wherever, and have the second copy be on the Nocturne pedestal.
Well, the example I was going to give for this seed perhaps is 50 Skulls Kokiri sword, both hidden behind Deku.
Well, that's perfectly fine
Because
you have access to get it as an adult.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, the bigger difference would be like
would be like Zora's Fountain, both of them hinting towards.
Or it would be something like OOT Storms. Only one of those could be in the Storms locked grotto if grotto hints were still on.
Mm-hmm. Or I think CFlare had a really good one as well, like something like Under the Icy Waters hints, both being in Zora's Fountain, right?
Well, no, Under Icy Waters is only one copy, and it does not follow logic.
Oh yeah.
We found that out after we found the 1500 head of hover boots. We found out after that seed that it is not logical for you to have long shot access to it. Because it was a sometimes hint.
So, like, an example...
Yes, you can't have both Rudo letter hints in Fountain if it's an always. Like, you couldn't have 50 as Rudos both be in the Fountain.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to give. It's an example.
But
Now,
the Deku
if
one is
Move
possible.
Skip was made in... yeah, the rest of them are possible.
So,
now,
honestly, I'm now cheering for 50 Skulls, Kokiri Sword, both hints of that hidden behind Deku.
Right.
That sounds like the worst possible thing I could ever wish. And also, Deku contains hover boots.
Right. Hints have always been set for accessible. But aside from magic, there was nothing in Forest. And now we have triple Forest for a couple of seconds.
I see we have some fellow sadists in the chat who also think that 50 Skull, Kokiri Sword, both behind Deku sounds fun. Here we go. Oh wow, yeah, right. When you finish Forest, you get to do this. Let's see.
You get to do it. 30 is dead.
30? No,
And
Doc,
you're not
don't leave!
checking...
Doc, Doc, no! Doc! Doc!
Oh no, it's gonna be something important in it.
I think he planted the bean out here too. No, he's doing the fairy and maybe GTG.
No, oh yeah, I think I would have picked up strength too before going here, right? Do it all at once?
Oh, no, I absolutely
Wait,
would too.
Doc doesn't know! Doc doesn't know!
Why? What does Doc not know?
Okay, so Exodus knows because of the hint that Exodus found about burning Cac Song of Time, but Doc doesn't have that. So Doc knows that one of the...
You would still check it, though.
I
agree with you in the
but
fairy.
it's not as priority, right? This is like, it's not like Doc's not going to do it, but like Doc came here because it's like, oh, I can just do this and then I'll go check Temple of Time because it may not even be opponents. But I think Exodus goes there first because Exodus knows it's opponents, right?
Biggest thing though is Doc knows it's either at the Temple of Time or it's in Kakariko. And if it's in Kakariko, then he knows that Strength 2 is still accessible somewhere. We saw the Redead Grotto in Kakariko, right?
Yes.
Do we have a Bottle Zephyr? No, we do not.
Yeah, we have
What's
no
the
balls, not
bottle?
even Rudos.
You don't need a bottle.
Forest had exactly nothing.
It had magic.
Except magic.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
And now he's going to save quit. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
What's our meme percent? 1 out of 5?
Yeah, we've seen Nehru's.
And that's it.
No Greg, no Ice Arrows, no... What are the other meme percents?
Nice Arrows, Greg,
Winter
Nara's
Heartpiece
Love.
and Stone of Agony.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Alright, here comes the opponents. Now go get your strength, Doc. Oh, but here's the big thing. Doc has not done Dodongos. He doesn't have his Mirror Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Doc, where are you going?
Did
Doc
Doc
knows.
see the
Doc knows.
Yeah, it's on. It's the one that's in front of
Temple of Time.
in front of Temple of Time. So certainly.
Oh
he
fuck,
knows.
that's right. We can't. We don't have a bottle.
Oh. Oh right.
For some reason, I didn't even think about that.
Nor did I. Wow. We had,
But
we had
we
a whole
can,
talk about
we
no
can
models.
almost full clear GTG though. So
Let's do
GTG
big
would
throws
be my
without a
next
bottle,
one.
guys. Just hold
Yeah.
the spear in your hands.
No,
Way
just
at the
put it in
hero
your
bottle.
mouth.
Jeez.
Just suck up the spirit and just spit it out at the guy. Because he gives you your bottle back, so he clearly doesn't want the bottle.
Hey, could a Big Poe bottle be Way of the Hero?
Yes.
In this seed?
Yes.
Okay. So let's be sadistic for a second. Where do we want the Big Poe in a bottle?
Zora's Fountain, behind Rudo's letter.
No, because Rudo's letter...
Yeah. I mean, for Way of the Hero locations, it could be Goron City still.
Or unhinted Way of the Hero, Big Poe in a bottle.
Yeah, unhinted in GTG or something like that.
No! Big Poe in a bottle on 50.
And what all?
We're at 48 in logic skulls right now. That
All right,
absolutely
hold
could
on.
be a thing.
Here's how that works, right? 50 any bottle on 50 doesn't matter. It could be big paw or not. Rudo's letter locked behind Strength 2 in Spirit Temple for Way of the Hero, and all the other bottles are locked somewhere inaccessible otherwise. So
Absolutely, we can, Wesley.
First bottle 50, and then Rudo's letter locked in as Way of the Hero in Spirit.
No. Here's where it gets even worse. The long shot alone, nothing else, puts exactly 50 in logic.
Oh my god.
If we find the long shot in GTG, we have exactly 50 in logic for that.
Oh no.
So,
who wants to do a 50 out of 50 skull seed?
Do we have Eponas? Yes. Is Kakwoth? No. Kak is always Woth, exactly. Actually,
Except
have we
for when
gotten
it's not.
anything in Kak?
I don't think we saw anything in Kak.
No, we got the eyeball frog, and then we've also got Song of Time.
Yeah, but eyeball frog is Big Ron's dead.
Why do we even still allow Kakariko to be Way of the Hero?
Because water is not wet. Water, by the properties of something being wet and water's own properties, water cannot be wet.
Yeah, I know that one. I just don't want to get hinted Kakariko Way of the Hero. That's a waste of 2 hint stones.
Not really. No, it was great back in the old hint days where you could get Kakariko Woth and then get a required item hinted on adult archery. Like, I actually, in the Plando that I made for Scrub Season 2, I actually had that, where I had Kakwoth, I also had a wallet hinted on adult archery, and that wallet was hard required for Rudo's letter on Unthaw and King Zora.
Thanks for the letter paradox.
Well, this was still S3 style memes, so it had to be. Oh yeah, no, chickens had boomerang in that Kakwoth. That's what Kak was Woth for. It was Woth for boomerang for skulls. And for, you know, AD as well. Because Jabu was a stone.
Actually, have we seen, because I know that someone did a little bit of adult Goron City, but we didn't see a Way of the Hero from them when they did that. I think the Way of the Hero Goron City is behind the Strength 2 / Hammer.
It's either the bow or it's the
right, the bow.
Hammer
Right,
lock
yes.
shot.
Forgot that we found the bow there.
And we know where the hammer's at, and 2 of our 3 runners have the scale.
Yeah.
I swear, because Doc didn't check it, I want that first 50 hint to be fucking...
On there?
No, I want it to be 50 for Rudo's, and I want the other 50 hint to be in Zora's Fountain. Hard requiring you to get that second hint stone.
Wow.
I went to roll to seed. It had nothing except for light arrow, so no foolish hint nor Woth. It was the first thing I got, so it was completely useless.
I still think that first and only logical bottle at 50 with that same hint location is fine.
Well, I mean, Rudo's letter just makes it fun because you have to go turn in the letter to be able to get your strength.
And then on Zora's Fountain, we want to see something on the Iron Boots check. The bottom of the lake check.
We want long shot there specifically.
But where are you going to put Iron Boots to make it terrible?
In Deku. And where is Kokiri Sword, you might ask? Oh, it's going to be unhinted first check in Jabu with Boomerang in Deku.
I was just going to say something that was not logically possible. I was going to say have Kokiri Sword be bottom of the well.
Why couldn't
But
you?
Oh,
because we
yeah,
can't get
yeah,
Song of Storms.
Song
Yeah.
of Storms. Exodus is checking the second one. We'll get to see what it is.
Let's hope it's 50.
Something
Rudo's
juicy
letter
on
on
50,
50.
please.
Rudo's letter on 50.
Just a bottle on 50 is meaner. Well, technically, Jabu is required. So yeah, bigger on.
Bigoron.
Rip. So
Where is our
is
50s?
Watch them be both
Back
to the
of
back
lake.
of the lake.
I think they both have to be back of lake, or at the very least one of them.
Yeah, one of them has to be back of lake.
Unless it's just dead, and both of them are in Zora's Fountain. Also, Exodus is just 7 years too late to get his hammer right here.
Also, I would check the back of lake hints right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I'm Exodus and I haven't seen 50 hints and they're still out there and I've seen that many hints, I would absolutely check lake hints right now.
Oh yeah,
You can
especially because you
backwalk
can
there.
check them faster. Yeah, with backwalking. He might do fishing first though. That makes sense.
Yeah, fishing isn't going to change anything. It's not like any hint stone is going to tell you don't do adult fishing at this point.
The domain hint was Zora's Riverway of the Hero, and they've already seen it.
Castle Wall has been checked. No, has it? I know the first one was
Castle Wall?
the Hyrule Castle 2.
Oh.
Did Ch0c0 do that?
No one's done that yet.
So it could be there too. Oh, there's another bow. And
That's a spare
that
two
makes
bow.
Goron City not Way of the Hero for the bow, which means it is locked behind either hammer or strength 2. I'm gonna laugh if it's a fucking bottle in Goron City.
I really want it to be.
Wait,
Also,
Exodus,
Doc was
check
trying
the
to
back,
do the
please.
duplicate in Dodongos and barely failed it.
No, Tomal, the one right outside the top of the river was Zora's Fountain Way of the Hero. The one at Weep's feet is Zora's River Way of the Hero. That's a very fair mistake to make, and also, the Zoras are trolling us, so... Meh.
So Way of the Hero for Goron City is not a bow.
Yeah, I just heard that. That's
Oh wait,
insane.
that's a bottle!
No! There goes our logic plan.
Well, no, here's the thing, though. That's a bow and a bottle at the lake. That's your strength 2 fucking starter pack in the lake.
Well...
And Exodus, what are you doing? Go get your strength 2! Go to Spirit! What are you doing?
What? Wait.
Oh, they don't have Eponas yet. They don't have Eponas yet. It's
Yeah, they
okay,
have to
it's
go
okay.
grab Eponas, and then they're gonna do it. Yeah, I thought that's... I was trying to figure it out.
For some reason, I thought they already grabbed it.
No. This is gonna put Exodus, like, severely in the lead here.
Oh, absolutely. What Doc needs to do is Doc needs to go lake now. He has Serenade. He needs to go lake. He needs to go lake looking for that 50 hint.
Hello.
Is that Greg?
I'll top it off.
No, it's
green.
huge.
Gold.
I am colorblind and it looked green.
It is Gregory.
What does
Just-
Gregory stand for?
Just do it without
Nothing.
enough
It's just
forehead.
Greg's older brother because there's only one gold rupee in MM, so that is Gregory. Where was the bottle? On top of the lab. Also, that takes us from 48 in Logic Skulls to 60. That bottle.
Yeah, because of what the
Dang.
9 that you can do in patches, and then
The 2 you can get Strength 2 locked.
right, yes.
So Exodus is going to be the first one to get their Strength 2. They're going to be the
Drink
first one to see.
that potion.
It's not milk. It's worthless.
Milk.
Milk?
Now with vitamin R.
Milk?
It's milk or nothing.
Milk with an A? What?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Milk.
So this is a Simpsons joke, a Simpsons reference. There is a episode where Bart and Lisa are talking about the quality of the school, and Bart like cracks his bones, and he's like, "Oh, my bones are so brittle. How? I always drink a lot of my," and lifts the carton and he reads it and goes, "Milk? What?"
Yeah.
And it says milk now with vitamin R, and well, it's just such a good bit. Early Simpsons is so good.
Oh yeah. Ooh, Exodus didn't plant a bean here, which means they're gonna miss their scale, which means they're
Again.
gonna miss their hammer
Again.
But they have strength too to get this way of the hero. So
Yeah. So the hammer is almost worthless unless something's actually in fire.
yeah, which may not actually even be required.
Yeah, Blake had so many goodies for
Bottle
us.
was the top of lab. I wouldn't go spirit first. I would go, depending on what this item is here, would determine where I go. To be honest. Oh no, Exodus, come on.
Exodus, no!
Quit trying to be cheeky and just fucking
Alright,
walk.
we have DocHeaps playing Serenade. We'll probably see him get the ball here. And we have Ch0c0 just finishing for us. So all our runners are on the right path, just to, separate
Did
them from
Ch0c0
each other a
not do
little bit.
DC yet?
Nope.
No, Ch0c0's not.
Alright. Also, this will be our access to Ganons, too.
Oh, we
Because
finally get a
we'll
look
have
at the hammer
Forest
chest in the
and
maze.
we'll have Spirit done.
Yeah, this is the way of the hero here, so we'll get to see it.
Maybe.
No,
it's
it's 100%
guaranteed.
way the hero. Yep.
Boomerang.
Oh, let's go! That takes us to 65 skulls now, by the way.
What are we from go mode? We are a long shot, a light arrows,
Hover boots and dins.
a hover boots, a dins,
Kokiri
and a
sword.
Rudo's letter.
And Kokiri
Butter
sword.
knife, dins,
And
hovers,
butter knife.
letter, lights, and long shot.
So
Yeah,
we're
And
still
then
at
either
6
irons or
items.
the other
The
skill.
the items required to do water, the items required to do shadow, the items required to do Deku.
And the,
We're 6
basically
items
the
from
items
go
required to
mode.
do the other four medallions we have.
Yep. Well, we actually just found Boomerang, so we're good to do Spirit and Jabu all the way through.
No, we don't have Rudo's letter.
Oh, you're right.
There is no
Yeah, we're
Weep Skip
6
as
items.
child, and Weep Skip as an adult is banned, and Weep
Yeah,
Skip
in these
into
settings.
clipping into Jabu is hella banned. And Weep Skip's clipping into Jabu, equip swapping Boomerang is absolutely banned. Jabu Stone, no. Jabu Light Medallion.
Jabu Light Medallion.
You know what they say about light medallions? It's either the first one you get or the last one.
Yep. Or it's just that third one that's just, I'm here, I might as well do it type one.
What you're saying is you can get it basically anytime.
Yeah. Doc, go check the back of Lake Hints, for the love of God, please.
Please.
Yeah.
For chat's
Turn
sake.
to the left. That's
No,
not the left.
that's
Your
the-
other left, Doc.
Your other one. Unless we didn't sing to the scarecrow yet. Nope.
How did he get up there then?
Yeah, he sang a Scarecrow.
Oh, I wasn't sure if they planted a bean.
I'm pretty sure the only one who sings in these are Malin and Sheik. Are the only people who actually sing something in here.
Does Sheik really sing? I feel
Yeah,
like
she
Sheik
whistles.
whistles.
Whistle singing.
Is whistling singing?
I mean, do you call Ariana's whistle notes singing? Because the answer to that is the same answer to is whistling singing. If a whistle note is not singing, then whistling is not singing.
I don't think it is, but I can't say it with definitive nature.
Emo, that sounds dirty.
Wow.
Skillful. Yes, it is quite skillful indeed. Not as bad as the Monka TOS from yesterday.
Strength 3 and Spirit. CFlare.
Did you guys hear about the Monka TOS from yesterday?
No, I didn't.
So if you're missing bow, it's bow mode. If you're missing light arrows, it's glow mode. So what happens when you are missing
both?
Yeah.
Your multiple items from the finish and are in not any modes. Silver scale, he got bailed.
No, that's gold scale. That could be irons in diving in the lab.
Oh god, that would be nightmarish.
CFlare.
Where was that one? Spirit Temple?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Spirit Temple on the hand, I think.
Yeah. No, but missing both magic and lights is dwarf mode. Or bow and lights is dwarf mode. Because you're only missing the things that you are required to kill Ganondorf with.
Oh, dwarf. For some reason I thought you were saying dwarf. I was like, I don't understand.
Yeah. I was thinking DW, not DO.
Oh. No, dwarf. Ganondorf.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Bow is bow mode, lights are glow mode, magic is muggle mode. There's
muggle mode? Really?
Yeah, because you have no
Muggle mode.
magic. You're a muggle.
I get that, but do we have to give that
Yes.
person more platform?
What person? Anonymous wrote Harry Potter.
Yeah, fair
Yes.
enough.
Anonymous did write Harry Potter.
Hey, look, there's
Hover
hovers.
Roots. There's your way to the hero for Spirit Temple.
Well, also strength 3.
It's less confirmed.
Light child.
Oh my god, so what's our way of the hero?
If you're missing hovers, it's floaty mode.
Floaty mode?
Because you're missing your floaty boys.
What
There's
are
the other
other
bow.
goodies? Oh my god. God, this had all the goodies.
Yeah, Spirit's loaded.
It is way of the hero.
Yeah, that's hella bow locked bow. But, no, and then the only other one I have is if you're only boomerang from Go mode, then you're in Aussie mode.
Really?
Because boomerang's Australian.
I got it.
What if you're missing Mirror Shield?
Narcissus mode.
Yeah, that or just reflect mode. Perseus mode. Yes.
Perseus mode. That's better. I agree.
I like that one just because it's easier to say.
I also like that she and I went to the exact same idea of, a Greek myth, but I think hers was a little bit better.
Mulan mode. When will my reflection show? When will my
What if you're missing a
reflection
name
kill?
for your mode? That's Fae mode.
Who is
Bye.
Perseus again?
Perseus was the ancient Greek hero who defeated the Minotaur and also defeated the Medusa by using a reflective shield to cut off her head, causing the Pegasus to spring from the bloody stump of a neck.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was Perseus.
I always thought
or not who
Medusa
defeated
was her
Medusa.
name and that she was a Gorgon.
That is in fact her name, and she was in fact one of the 3 Gorgon sisters.
Wait,
You just had me doubting myself when you said the Medusa.
Oh yeah, well she's an important figure. She's the Medusa.
Wait, there's 3 of them that petrify people?
Yes. There are 3 Gorgon sisters.
At least they're all sisters, so they can't reproduce.
Yeah, no, they were given their powers not as a curse though.
The Greek tragic hero who fell in love with his own mirror image was the joke I made earlier, Narcissus.
Yes.
He was the most beautiful man in the world, or so people say, and all the different nymphs of the forest loved him, and yet he only loved himself, sufficient that he, in the myth, found a puddle, saw its reflection, stared at it forever until he died, falling in love with it, and where he lay, a flower spawned, which is the origin of the name the Narcissus flower. That's what the myth is based off of.
I think my favorite myth is the myth of the word echo.
Yes, that's a good one too.
Tell me about it.
Basically,
yeah, go
this
for it.
guy got tricked. Correct me where I'm wrong, because I know I'm going to miss up part of it. But basically, this guy got tricked by Zeus into only being able to repeat what other people say.
So Echo is actually a nymph. That's her name. And her curse was that she could only repeat what others said, and so she could never actually meet with her love for that reason.
Also, are any bows known? We have all 3 bows. It was in Goron City, Maze 2, Hylia, Adult Fishing, and Spirit Invisible Chest.
In fact, it's funny that you should bring up Echo, because she's the one who falls in love with Narcissus and is unrequited as a result.
I knew those 2 were combined.
Yes, absolutely they are. Echo was cursed by Hera to only be able to repeat the last words said to her, and so she could never tell Narcissus how she felt about him and confirm her love. Narcissus fell in love with himself, died from starvation at the base of a reflection pool, and the gods, as they often do at the end of these stories, took pity on them, spawned Narcissus as a flower, the Narcissus flower, and Echo as a sound that would follow forever. So yeah.
Also, I'd like to think that that's also the origin of the dumb blonde joke. How do you drown a blonde? By putting a scratch and sniff sticker at the bottom of a pool.
Anyway, back to what we're doing. We're just going through. We're seeing a bunch of people go through Spirit. That's why we're kind of.
We've got double Spirit. We already know what's there. We still have not seen the 50 skull hint, by the way.
Yeah, I really want to see what that's got.
I want to wait till they have stopped collecting skulls at 20, and then finally get the hint and be like, "Oh yeah, gotta collect more skulls! Yay!"
Honestly, you could talk to me about Greek mythology for a while. I love lots of mythology. Egyptian mythology is fun too. Norse mythology is pretty good.
Egypt mythology is my favorite to study.
It's very interesting.
I made an entire D&D character around Egypt, by the way. we were playing Curse of Strahd, and so the plot was we were being brought in from all these different realms, and I was a Tortle Grave Cleric who basically played the role of Yugi's grandpa from back in the ancient Egypt days. Okay. The guy who held Exodia.
Yeah.
It was great. I loved it.
So Ch0c0,
yeah, Tobias, I completely agree with you. There's a lot of really fantastic Norse mythology that is misappropriated by bad people, and there's also lots of areas of people doing it for very good reasons.
And then there's Disney, who's doing it for both.
Yeah. Gets revenge by shoving open the doors of the temple and prophesizing that Apollo will satisfy a woman.
So Slayer, what I did is
go ahead, you first. I was just gonna say that the Apollo satisfying a woman is definitely going to be satisfying Cassandra with her revenge, and because every woman will avoid Apollo for that prophecy.
Oh yeah. But Slayer, for my background, he was an artist. He took the artisan background, and basically he would take the D&D monsters that he saw, as well as the rest of the party, and drew them into what ended up becoming the dual monsters. We had somebody who fit Celtic Guardian. We found, Strahd was Vampire Lord. It was a bunch of cool shit. And it gave me a bunch of excuses to do a lot of cool Yu-Gi-Oh stuff and a lot of cool Egypt stuff.
Did you manage to get Summoned Skull in there?
Yes, I did. It was a
Necromancer summon?
yeah, it was a summoned skeleton from a necromancer.
Literally a summoned skeleton.
It was a skeleton that was a homebrewed little piece for it, and it was a skeleton that could cast lightning bolt.
Lightning.
And Shocking Grasp. It could do Lightning Bolt 3 times a day, and it could do Shocking Grasp at will. But my DM put that in there honestly for me because I told them what my ideas were for my character, and they homebrewed that into the campaign just for me.
Aww.
Yeah, no, that we did that as well, Wesley. Did I believe in the heart of the cards? Not hard enough because I ended up dying, but that was because I wanted to play a DBZ character. I ended up
Super Saiyan?
basically. No, I was a half elf sun soul, or no, I was a wood elf sun soul monk. So I literally shot laser beams out of my hands. No, I realized the party had a severe lack of magical range that could deal shit to Strahd. So I became the Sun Soul Monk so I could fire radiant bolts at him. And bolts of lightning out of my ass. No, unfortunately not. Yeah, the bomb bag on Dompe was kind of funny. We saw it on Ch0c0 first, but both Exodus and DocHeaps' first bomb bag was in the remote southern grotto.
So, what'd you name those radiant bolts coming from your hand?
Kamehameha,
or
one from my left hand was Kame, the one from my right hand was Hame, and when I fired them together, I got to send them home to Mame. A Kame and a Hame to send them home to Mame. Yeah.
oh my.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not much going on. Exodus is doing... I think Exodus is going to go get their hammer now, honestly.
Yeah, we are unable to complete any other dungeon right now. No long shot or iron for water, no dins for shadow, no rudos for Jabu.
Oh wait, Exodus
and
is going the other way. He's going back adult. He's either going GTG or Ganon's.
I think like GTG is the right choice regardless. Although you could do Gens before you do that GTG anyway, so I think that's probably the right choice. There's a bottle. Second bottle we found. It's on what fountain is that? Oh, it's on the hammer-locked one in DMC.
So you still needed to go to Lake Hylia either way to get your bottle.
That's true, yes.
Yeah, Ganon's is closer. I'd go Ganon's first.
Yeah, I think it's just reasonable. Like you can do Gens and then progress that way. Plus, also you found Strength 3 in a Way of the Hero location. So even if you know that Hover Boots is Way of the Hero and you do, it doesn't mean that it's the one that was hinted. So you could just go for Strength 3 and see if that's what was being hinted at. Light trial.
Not only that, Ganon's has more items and less keys. It's more check dense.
Yep, absolutely.
Now, if this were Keezy, I'd go GTG first.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly is Keezy?
No keys. No small keys.
Yeah.
All the doors are locked.
All checks are replaced with random useless checks. The ones that would have keys and shuffled.
It adds a lot more junk, but it makes fire, water, and GTG way more valuable. Fire and water even more if you have Dungeon Skull Sanity too. Mm-hmm. Are we missing anything to do Shadow? Yes, we're missing Dins.
It makes what even more?
Fire.
PK Fire! That's what I'm calling Dins from now on now. It's PK Fire, and then Ice Arrows are PK Freeze.
No, I was going to say Ice Cavern should be PK Freeze.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We're also missing Fire Arrows, so even if it was allowed, we can't do Fire Arrow entry anyways.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's not
We
allowed
don't
at all?
we don't have a good PK Thunder though. That's unfortunate.
Song of Storms.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, no, GTG becomes OP as fucking Keezy, but honestly, I think Fire becomes even more in Keezy if you have Dungeon Skull Sanity. They become about equal. Because if you have Boss and Small Keezy, that is one... So that's 7, 13, 14. That's 19 total checks in Fire with 22 in GTG, so they're about equal. Earthbound Randomizer tournament next. Yes! Even though I've never beaten Earthbound to begin with. Yes. Also, Ch0c0 and DocHeaps literally on opposite ends get their strength in Boomerang. Because Ch0c0 went in there with the hammer and then went and got his strength. Where Doc got his strength and then went and got his Boomerang. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right, because Pierre. That's right. There's 8 keys. I forgot about that. I forgot because when I put the hint that Pierre was hinted a small key, it took rid of the check and I missed it. Also, a whole lot of nothing in Light Trial so far.
It's a shame.
He's like, alright, I'm gonna go in and check it. Oh wait, I don't have a key. Can't really check it without a key.
It's literally half of the dungeon.
Oh hey, look, there's the key. And
There's
hey, look,
fire.
there's Gins!
Way the
So
hero.
we are Rudo's
Strength
Letter,
3 hard
Long
required.
Shot, and Kokiri Sword from Go Mode.
Iron boots too, right?
We can Gold Scale Water unless Boss Key is in Central Pillar.
True.
What about logical go mode?
Logical Go Mode is just Kokiri Sword, Iron Boots, Long Shot, and Rudo's Letter, and Lights.
From 6 items to 5. Woo!
Yep. Yeah, Nocturne was SFM Adult. Oh, hey, it's that thing I forgot about, right, Sadie? Sadie was like, hey, what do we need? Are we missing anything for Shadow? Yeah, the way to get in. Oh, hey, look, there's the way to get in. So now Ch0c0 is going to be doing Adult Spirit. Doc is going to be getting whatever it was that Ch0c0 got in that hammer lock check, I think. Oh, no, this is Yeet Rock. Yeah, it's Yeet Rock.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeah, yeet, yeah. Hey, look, it's Greg! Greg was in Forest Trial. Green Trial, Green Rupee. Honestly, this is... Unless Ch0c0 just does something out of the way and gets rewarded with either Long Shot or Kokiri Sword or Rudo's Letter, then this really is right now looking like Exodus is in Doc's. Something girlfriend says to stop speaking prophecy something. Something put away the spoiler log something. Something.
What are we gonna call Rudo's letter mode?
Courier mode. So Fallout New Vegas mode.
USPS mode? Snail mail mode?
Missing princess mode.
In all honesty, it's just letter mode. Fish mode, clearly. Yes, no, it's fish mode.
Well, they say reading and knowledge is power, right? So, knowledge mode? Power mode?
Well, knowledge mode is just no mode, and that's when you know where everything's at. But don't actually have it. Power mode, I would argue, is gold gauntlets mode, because that's essentially the power bracelets.
I love the power glove. So
It's
bad.
so bad. It's so...
Oh.
Chat, do
Won't
you
that
love
be
the power
gem
glove?
mode?
Not loving the power glove is banned in this chat.
Strength 3 should be gym mode.
I think that'd be Strength 2, because Strength 2 is when you can actually start to lift big rocks. So
Strength 3 is gains mode.
Gains.
Gains mode. Mweep mode for Rudo's letter? Yeah, because Mweep skip gets rid of Rudo's
I can
letter,
agree
so
with
Mweep
Mweep
mode.
mode.
Yeah, no, I like it.
I
That's what it
don't
is.
want to be the commentator that has to say Mweep mode every time that happens.
Weep.
Just
No,
saying.
You just replace it with Majora's Mask because they're both 2 M's.
Oh, okay. So when does the moon fall down this one?
When the black rock hits the ground. So Doc just made the moon fall.
Okay.
Oh, hey, look, butter knife in Ganon's castle. Nice.
Ooh.
All right.
They could have gotten that one a while
I
ago.
feel like if you do
No,
shadow
we just had access to this with Beating Spirit.
Yeah, I
Oh.
feel like if you do shadow into Deku, you're going to find either Longshot or Rudo's letter this way. Possibly both, but at least one of them is going to be in those dungeons. You got to think, right?
Well, let's see. We have 99 in logic checks, and they could be in any of those.
Sure, but
So the odds that they're in Shadow or Deku combined are 19 out of 99. So basically 20% chance.
increased by the fact that Logic likes to build pathways, and that's definitely a path.
Fair, but the letter could still be anywhere.
True.
Actually, no, hold up. Let me update this with the other ones that we've seen. So no, I'm sorry. We have 86 checks in logic, so 19 out of 86. So a little under 25%, like 23.5. Actually, now it's gonna bug me if I don't find out. 22.1.
Math.
We know where Hammer is, Sadie. We have it. It's the Rudo's letter check. In Lake Hylia. Like, of those 86 checks, technically 6, 7, 8, 13, 22. 22 of those 86 checks are all keys. So you have the exact same odds to find Rudo's letter as you do to find a key of some sort in each check. Oh, hey, look, double magic in Ganon's as well. Ganon's had fucking everything. That is magic-locked magic, though, because of the fact that boss key was in the map chest. For Spirit.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you could get that as a child.
Din's Fire was also in Ganon's Castle Purple. It was in Strength 3 locked Light Child, which makes both the River and Spirit strengths Way of the Hero. As well as, it's not Way of the Hero, but hard required second strength is on Pose. Wesley, with logic the way it is in Season 4, you could have your first hook shot in either this chest that Ch0c0's doing right now, or the one next to it. BK and map chest is fine, because you could have all 5 keys. Yeah, the other key was not magic lock, so yeah, no, that might be that could be your first magic then. Yeah, that could be your first magic then. Damn. And Doc following Exodus into Shadow. So we have a double Shadow, ladies and gentlemen, which is just as awful as double Forest.
Or a double known spirit.
Or at one point, triple Forest. And triple Spirit, I think we had at one point too.
You mean I gotta sleep 3 times every 1 second? For like 4 seconds during that triple forest?
Yeah,
where's your heart?
Ganon's is in logic. I mean, first magic was in forest, so it really didn't matter. Actually, no, it kind of did because we didn't have a fire source till just now, so yeah. Yeah, so no, that definitely means all 5 keys were accessible. Right, that's right. Yeah, and Ch0c0 got all the keys. All right, so chat. Last time you had me, we talked about our favorite cheese. So this time, what is your favorite cured meat? So I'm talking things like salami, prosciutto, things that you could eat right out of the refrigerator without having to cook them because they've been either smoked or cured. What is your favorite cured meat?
So, like most different kinds of deli meats.
Yeah, basically that, but not like just straight ham or straight turkey breast. Like we're talking like an actual cured meat, like pepperoni. Chorizo. Chorizo's good. Yeah, chorizo's a great pick. Mine is absolutely either prosciutto or just straight salami. Yeah, I'd say beef jerky counts.
I'd say
Beef jerky is really good. I love making homemade beef jerky. I made some a while ago, and it was so good.
I wish smoked bacon wasn't raw.
You can have bacon jerky.
Is that any good, though?
It is so good. It is so good.
I don't know. I need the satisfying crunch to my bacon.
I mean, it has the juicy fat melting in your mouth satisfaction for me.
Like, for me, it needs to be borderline burnt for it to be amazing.
Sopressata is so good with the right cheese. Yeah, Black Forest ham. That's fair.
What makes Black Forest ham different than other ham? Does it come from a Black Forest? Where is this Black Forest?
So it's raised by the Witch of the Black Forest from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Huh.
That's where it comes from.
I mean, if you actually are asking, I thought you guys were just memeing, but if you're actually asking, it is actually from a Black Forest. It's the Black Forest region of Germany.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I was memeing. But that's because Tobias said also, as a German, I'm obligated to mention Black Forest ham.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
So I was just memeing. I thought you knew too.
No, I had no idea.
Are we still eating Moblins? Moblin jerky's probably pretty great. I still think with how much the Moblin moves, I still think it would be better as a braised like leg of Moblin that you just put in a braising liquid in a pressure cooker for like a couple hours.
Moblin is pig. You can cook it basically anyway.
You would treat it like pork shoulder, honestly.
Yeah. Also, I would never eat Moblin. That's gross.
I would eat anything once.
I would eat most anything once, except for things that have sentience.
I would eat anything once. Because technically...
Would you eat human once?
Yes.
Would you... Oh my god, okay. Alright.
No, but also, you're thinking of sapience, not sentience. Sentience just means having brain function. So that, unless you're vegan, then that would be accurate where you don't eat anything with sentience. No, I probably would not, unless it's like zombie apocalypse. You know, it's either die or eat, you know, Cousin Bill.
Oh, so we're going to Walking Dead season, like, 3.
Something like that, yeah. No, like, it just reminds me of that vegan poster where it's got, like, a bunch of different animals that range from, like, cute puppy dog all the way to standard, you know, cattle animals. And it's like, they're like, where do you draw the line on what's food? and somebody put in a bunch of different lines, and it's like, so this is when normal days, this is when I'm getting hungry, this is zombie apocalypse.
And the cute puppy dog was in the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, absolutely it was. Honestly, yeah, as long as it's responsibly sourced, it's great. Like, if I had, like, express written permission to eat something, I would. But the problem is at least in the States, the way they designate corpses, you can't even have in your will that people could eat you, because it would be desecration of a corpse. Even though cremation is not.
So now, isn't there also something to do with, like, prions or something that makes it...
I mean, mad cow type
really-
disease in humans can be a thing, but I mean, you could get that in almost any animal that can catch a neurological disease.
Yeah, I'm glad you caught on to what I was trying to say.
No, but I've had squirrel, I've had rabbit, I've had rattlesnake, I've
good.
had kangaroo, I've had gator, I've had frog, I've had
All right,
squid.
For all you guys who think we're crazy, squirrel is actually really good.
Oh, dude, fucking grilled squirrel, like just butterfly the thing and throw it on the grill. It's so good. There isn't that much meat, Purple, but then again, there's not that much meat on frog either, and they're fantastic. I've also eaten snail. Snail is one of my favorites if you saute it in garlic sauce.
My grandpa was born and raised on a farm, and he hunted a lot, so he would always just bring home just whatever catchings he got. So that's how I got into pheasant, squirrel.
See, when I say I've had kangaroo, I mean it was roadkill kangaroo. Like, it was fresh kangaroo. We accidentally hit it.
When people say I've had kangaroo, I usually go like, ah, yes. So you've been a tourist to Australia. You've been swindled.
No, I was staying at a ranch in Australia, and on the way back, we accidentally hit a kangaroo, killed it, and we took in the joey and we ate the mother. And it was honestly
Did you eat the mother in front of the joey?
No, the joey was asleep when we ate.
That's
I
probably...
got to bottle feed the joey, though, and that was so fucking precious.
God, imagine just being the joey. All of a sudden your mom was just no longer there.
Should I hunt the squirrels that are in your backyard? I mean, yeah, you can. They'll probably taste better than ones you run over.
Just make sure you don't have, like, feeders out for your squirrels, because then it gets risky with the law.
Yeah, no, you can't bait squirrels in most states. Why are we arguing whether humans are safe to eat? We're not arguing if humans are safe to eat right now, Emo. You might be behind. Right now we're arguing the efficacy of kangaroo and the hygienics of squirrel. Because of the apocalypse, Emo. Exactly.
Oh.
You never know when the apocalypse is going to happen.
Do you know what walleye is? It's a
Walleye?
fish.
Yeah.
That is some of the best fish I've ever had.
I think the best fish I ever had, I was in a restaurant hotel management course in college. And so we got to go to, like, our senior project, had I stayed in the program, would have been to actually run the restaurant at the college, which is at, like, the top floor of this Bank of America building. And I got to have a fillet of salmon from a $500 wild Alaskan salmon.
Ooh.
I got to cut my own fillet from it. It was so fucking good. No, honestly though, in the southern states, like in Texas, Oklahoma, Alabama, and Tennessee, those surrounding states, they will actually pay you to kill wild boar because they are such a nuisance.
It's the same way in Newfoundland. You can get licensing to hunt moose, but you can get paid to hunt deer.
Moose and elk is also really good. And venison.
I haven't had moose, but I've had elk and venison.
Moose is fantastic. It's so good. Moose sausage.
I assume there wouldn't be too
steak.
much difference in moose.
No,
and
it's got okay, elk. Sorry, elk is a little bit different. But I don't know. Moose is just heartier. It's so good.
I took
can't
ground
describe
goat once, and I combined that with beef bacon to make goat burgers that tasted like regular hamburgers.
You got
Shadow didn't
trick-
have butter knife. Gen's castle boss key chest had butter
Ganon's had,
knife.
yeah, Ganon's had butter knife. Shadow's had nothing.
Oh, I just realized we have triple shadow.
Yeah, we have triple shadow.
Oh.
There really hasn't been much divergence here. There's
Triple
like
nightmare
3 minutes
time
of
then?
divergence, and then everyone coalesces again.
Well, honestly, I was gonna mention this, but y'all were talking about meat, and I just wanted to let you guys have that for a while. It's looking like Ch0c0 is significantly behind, and it's all just kind of stemmed from did you get that early hook shot or not? Because like all the kind of time loss that Ch0c0's been on has been compounded from that, basically.
But you know what was not part of Ch0c0's time loss? That first Dragon Fire.
Ch0c0 wasn't the one who did the first chicken fire. It was
Yeah, he
Doc,
was.
right?
No, it was Ch0c0. Yeah, no, Ch0c0 was the one who dipped fire. Rudo's Dendeku, it could be. It could also be...
I mean, that's part of his time loss, for sure. It's a minute.
But places where it could be, more than likely though, it could be in GTG, is where I'd guess. But I would still do Deku first, because that gives me Song of Storms, which opens up the well. It also opens up Frogs 1 for Way the Hero River. Also, lights can't be in Fountain for the Wath. So Fountain either has our long shot or iron boots, or no, it's either that. It either has our long shot or our iron boots. And you hope it's the long shot, so that you can just gold scale water.
It could also have the light arrows, it just can't be the way of the hero item.
If you missed what happened to Heaps, he fell off the boat.
That's a time loss and a half.
I just didn't want to bring it up because I'm rooting for Heaps.
You're supposed to be unbiased by.
Absolutely not. Let's go Heaps. I hope the others do well, but I hope Heaps wins. At the very least, I hope he moves on. Because it looks like, unless Heaps goes GTG for his letter here, it looks like Exodus is probably going to take first.
I mean,
Heaps,
it's still
did you
anyone's
just
race
do it
until it's game mode.
again?
He did?
He just did it again. No. Heaps.
I mean, it is anyone's race until it's go mode.
That is true. And Chaco's now catching up, kinda. Not much, but kinda.
Up until go mode, we can only determine who has the lead, or who we perceive to have the lead.
Catfish, I would assume they would taste like a meteor cricket.
What?
So probably mealy, but, you know, with a little bit of just muscle flavor. They said they kind of wish they could taste the bug people that Vegeta and Nappa ate on that one filler episode planet.
Oh, yeah.
Oops, I did it again. I fell off the boat, went back to
So
the
if
start.
you could eat any mythical creature, what creature would you eat?
Pegasus. I want to see what Pegasus wings taste like.
Ooh.
Really?
Yes. Without a doubt, I want to see what Pegasus wing tastes like. And if they taste more like chicken wing or if they taste more like venison.
I
That's a
think
really
I
good
would.
question.
What is the name of that thing? Give me a second.
Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! To be fair, Tomo, though, you're not wrong, but I've not eaten horse, and I would assume horse tastes slightly like venison. Insert Rainbow Dash looking horrified here.
Oh my god.
Or Pinkie Pie, too. Because Pinkie Pie actually has the fourth wall breakingness to be able to understand that somebody just said they want to eat a Pegasus. No, but depending on what myth we're coming from, I would also kind of want to see what Amit from Egypt tastes like. You know, if he's eating souls all day, I want to see what souls taste like through somebody else's digestion. Yeah, Ahmed is the guy who eats your soul if your heart fails the scale test from Anubis.
Oh.
I would like to eat the Aramanthian boar. That's what it's called.
Ooh. That probably just
Ooh.
tastes like big bacon. Also,
Oh.
goat is super good, Emo. Goat
wonder
tastes
what
great.
Goat is
Minotaur
very
tastes
good.
like.
Yes.
Goat
Minotaur
with
doesn't
goat's milk
taste that
cheese on a burger. Goat burger with goat's milk cheese. Fantastic.
What would you guys think about Minotaur? I think it'd be like an extremely tough meat.
Oh, it would be super tough. You'd have to slow roast it or braise it, but it would probably just taste like cow. You could probably treat it like you do cow.
You get a lot more cow out of a Minotaur, though.
Do you, though? It depends on how tall the Minotaur is. And not only how tall, but just how much it weighs, because it could be a 10-foot tall, 300-pound Minotaur. Or, actually, for proper BMI, it would be probably about 500. 500-pound Minotaur, but some steer can go thousands of pounds.
Jeez. I guess a Minotaur is just an upright cow.
Yeah, it's basically an upright cow with, human hands.
I wonder what Ganon tastes like.
Boar. 100% he tastes like boar.
Yeah.
Or bacon.
Well, I mean, boar is just pig, so anything you can get from a pig.
Okay, fair.
It probably tastes a little more nefarious.
Nefarious.
Because here's the thing, though. Pork chops don't taste like bacon, but they're still from the same animal. So it literally depends on what part of Ganon you're eating. If you're eating his shoulder, it's going to taste like pork shoulder. If you're eating his stomach, it's going to taste like bacon. Okay, Mike Katz, let's do some conversion. That would be... I'm trying to do it in my head.
How many pounds are in a kilogram? Like 2.6?
2.2, something like that.
2.2?
So 226 kilograms for the Minotaur versus 680 kilograms for your average steer. Actually, no, I'm sorry. 1,133 kilograms for your average steer. Yeah, it's freedom units. For measurement, for like distance and temperature, I've pretty much switched to metric, but I still am on imperial for
weight mass.
For weight, yeah. Except when it comes to baking, I still do grams when baking.
Yeah, that makes sense. Using metric for baking.
Especially because I don't use cups and teaspoons and all
You're
of
not
that. I
supposed
use
to in
weight
baking.
fully. Yeah.
For solids, you're supposed to use by weight, and by liquids, you're supposed to use by volume, right?
No, you can also, for most liquids, you can also do by weight. Because
Yeah.
8 ounces of water is 8 ounces by weight.
Yeah, it depends on the density of the liquid you're dealing with. Like,
Yeah. Like you would still want to measure by volume for like oils and other thicker liquids, but
kinda.
for water-based things that aren't too dense, like stock, you could still do
stock's
by
fine.
weight.
Anything that is sufficiently the
Girthy.
same to like water in density, or even specific density, it will be fine. Also, buys Canada is no,
What
not
about Canadian?
they're making fun of my country.
I
Canada
make
land
fun
is
of
our favorite
Canada just
median.
by calling it Canada instead of Canada.
Now, what we need to do is we need to have just Nova Scotia break off from Canada and call themselves Canada. Tell me you wouldn't be fine with Nova Scotia leaving.
I would not be. I'm Atlantic Canadian. Nova Scotia is part of, like, look, you have to understand. There's a lot of pride that comes with like being one of those 4 forgotten provinces that lives over there. I've spent time in all 4. we are the Atlantic provinces for a reason. Nobody no one thinks of ourselves as like, oh, we can get rid of one of those, because if we get rid of one of those, then it's even less important.
I would think it would become more important if it became its own country.
Maybe, but it couldn't support itself. All right, let's see what Lab Dive has. Doc stood Lab.
Nothing.
Nope.
A Bloopy.
So yeah,
Spirit was not lost for that
Exodus got
scale.
hard bailed by Spirit there.
Yep, 100%. Unless Iron Boots are in some bullshit place and Doc is able to lab dive, or is able to gold scale water, because then Exodus might, take some extra
You might
time.
need it. Yeah, exactly. And Ch0c0, that's your primary association, not the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald or the Halifax explosion song that Longest Johns did.
So if you're asking
things.
an outside Canadian, somebody who's not from Canada, their association with Nova Scotia, it's probably your Sylvain.
That's fair, I suppose.
Yeah, no, he's fine if he wants to gold scale. It's just I don't even know if he's seen the scale up there.
My primary association with Nova Scotia is Scotland.
So Ch0c0 making up a little bit of time here from not having to redo the boat, though, twice.
All right. I am going to quickly dip to the bathroom, so if you guys could catch me up when I get back.
Alrighty.
Thanks so much.
The Longest John's Wellerman I like, but I've been listening to this new version. Who was it by? It's the TikTok guy, but I can't remember what his name was.
Who's the TikTok guy?
Give me a second. I can get you the name.
Wait, there's someone known as the TikTok guy?
No, but he made the Wellerman. He made his own remix of the Wellerman on TikTok. Nathan Evans, that's his name. It's the one that goes like this.
There once was a ship that went to sea. The name of the ship was a belly of tea. The winds blew up her bows up down below my bully boys blow. Soon may the...
It's that song.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a really good remix of it. Bottom of the Weller GTG next. I'm a child right now, but I need Storms as an adult, so probably GTG. I would go grab Storms, but then I would go GTG.
Wait, you're a child right now? Huh.
Well, you're a
You're
child when
turning
you beat
26.
Deku. Oh, I'm a child at heart. Growing old is required. Growing up is optional.
I agree. That's one of my favorite, 5-second time saves. Is what Ch0c0 just did with the shooting the bomb flowers and voiding out.
Yeah. If you know the setup, you can actually do that with bomb shoes if you don't have a bow.
Yesterday's
Also-
match.
We still don't have a 50 hint, by the way.
Are they just ignoring 50 hint at this point?
Yeah, no, right now you ignore 50. You ignore 50 until that's literally the only thing you have left.
And then you waste
if 50
45
is
minutes.
Rudo's letter, that would suck. If 50 is irons, you don't care. Until you don't have, if 50 is irons, you don't care until you only have, Central Build
Pillar.
left. Also, I was playing a seed earlier today, and I didn't have a bow when I was fighting Bongo. And I had Biggoron Sword, though, and I had Magic, obviously, because I was in Shadow.
Yeah.
And so I ended up I hook shot both his hands, and then charged
you
up
spin
a
threat.
spin, hit him, and then just did quick spins to kill him. And it was the first time, never tried it before, got it on the first try. And I
That's a
one
good
cycled
feeling.
him.
That's a great feeling.
Found a way to quite literally reverse aging, increase telomere length on DNA. Also,
Anything interesting
that's-
happened? Also, I came
Uh,
back to telomere. Oh wow.
Yeah, the researchers in Israel. But no, the only interesting thing is we got storms, and I was talking about how I did quick spin strats on bongo without a bow.
Telomeres. Wow.
Can you also hit the eye with a hook shot?
Yes.
Okay.
But I quick spinned the eye, or I
Yeah.
charge spinned the eye. Who wants to live for? I wouldn't want to live forever, but I would want
Exodus?
to live a
Okay.
few hundred more years. Like
Absolutely.
after about 1,000 years, you've pretty much done everything you could want to do, in my opinion. And
Well, if you see-
after about 1,000 years, it starts to become less of you get to go experience things, and more you get to experience everyone dying around you over and over and over.
Have you guys seen The Good Place?
No, I have not.
TV series
Yeah.
sitcom type?
Yeah, seen it.
The ending of it kind of fits.
See, here's the thing, Catfish. If I could have the live forever, i.e., not die from natural things like heat and thirst and hunger and things like that, like if I could just continue to live forever and, you know, could only die if somebody like shot me or something, then I wouldn't mind. Like, it would get kind of hot, yeah, it would kind of suck, but, you know, I'd be able to work, you know, study science and help work on reversing those things and bring back, you know, what little population survives.
I think there's a valid want to kind of like the difference between wanting to live forever and wanting to extend human lifespan by 300 years so people can, you know, live for generation. But on the other hand, like that makes our population problem enormous. That's just its own issue.
Oh, yeah. But, Emo, I didn't realize till just now that they missed it. They either missed it or they just didn't want to do Deku yet. But yeah, our tracker doesn't. Either our tracker missed it or Ch0c0 somehow just skipped Ganon's BK. But also, are they long shot Naruto's away from glow mode? Yes, as long as Water Bosky is not in Central Park.
Oh,
Rip Doc. You hate to see it. He's like, fuck it, I'm just using Dins. Fuck it. Queen seems skeptical of the desire to live forever, and I trust them. To be fair, though, they only say that because they know they've been cursed with immortality.
I mean, who dares to love forever? Honestly.
Did you say love forever?
Yeah, that's one of the lines, by the way. It's who wants to live forever, who dares to love forever.
Oh, I didn't know that was a song.
Yep,
Or
the song
or a
the
poem.
song by Queen is "Who Wants to Live Forever."
I thought they were talking about the Queen of England.
No. No. They are referring to the band Queen and the song. I thought when you said like the irony part of it, I thought you were going to refer to, you know, Freddie Mercury writing the song as he was slowly passing away, which was the whole point of the song. And so when you didn't, I was very confused.
I understand that now that I remembered that Queen was a band for a second. No, because I just read it as like maybe the Queen was asked recently on their birthday or on their coronation day, you know, hey, you're still Queen 60-something years later. And like, well, I know I'm not going to live forever type thing. Or something like that. I thought they were literally talking about Queen Elizabeth II.
She is seriously long-lived.
Diesler, after the Queen survived all the rest... the only other person I could see being alive with the Queen is Betty White.
So now, with all this talk about living forever or extremely long time, does youth come with that? Or are you just going to get older and older and older and older and reality?
Well, the thing is if it's like what brought on this conversation with what they found in Israel, it would mean youth as well. Because all
because
aging
the
is
aging
your
is
cells
telomeres.
not being able to keep up with it.
He's exactly right. When telomeres are shortened with every cell duplication, that's what causes aging because we can produce less cells and
Oh,
they
hey,
age.
there's
Oh,
iron
iron
boots.
boots on. All
On
right,
horseback
well,
archery 1000.
we know water is barren though, so it's no point in going there until we find long shot. But that's certainly helpful.
Hold on. I mean, have you seen Betty White and the Queen of England at the same time in the same room? I think so, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, Flant is now dead because of the FBI or the Royal Guard.
MI6.
MI5 is the FBI version. MI6 is the CIA variant.
MI6 still fits.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's actually a TV show called MI5 that's in British TV. It was very good. Yeah, MI5 is like their national defense, and MI6 is their international espionage.
Also, here's a fun fact, not so fun fact that makes you realize how history views certain people and the scope of things that are in. Anne Frank, Martin Luther King, and Barbara Walters. If all of them were still alive, Barbara is, but the other two are not, obviously. But if they were all still alive, they would be the same age. They were all born in the same year, 1929.
What's GCHQ?
GCHQ is their like NSA. MI5 is their like security service. Is their FBI essentially.
Oh.
Does that just stand for Government Communications Headquarters? Because that's kind of lame if
I
it
believe
is.
so. Yes, I believe that is what it is.
If that's what that is the lamest fucking thing.
Yep, it is.
Government Communications Headquarters, let's go! Yeah, Barbara Walters is ancient as fuck. She really is.
So we're gonna see Ch0c0 get his iron boots here in a little second. With Zora's Fountain Way of the Hero, you have to imagine that that long shot is gonna be up there, right?
No, it is long shot 100% now.
Yeah.
Like with those iron boots, that tells you Zora's Fountain is long shot.
Probably
And
on
with
the,
those iron boots, that means it could be long shot at the icy waters, like I called when we first saw it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
But the bigger question is, where the hell is Ruto's letter?
50 skulls.
50 skulls.
Let me mark off things that we've done.
We haven't done 50 skulls yet.
I know that, but I'm marking off everything else that we have done.
We would love Water Medallion, except water is barren, so... Zora, Tunic, and Fountain. Don't say such cursed
Zora
things.
Tunic. Zora Tunic was on top of Death
Oh,
Mountain
you're
Trail.
right. Yes, that's true.
Also, Zora Tunic couldn't be Way of the Hero because it only points to Center Pillar Chest.
Could be
And
a
Yeah,
boss
it could
key.
still be that for boss key or a small key for Water Temple logic.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah, no, the amount of times I've had a second wallet Way the Hero for something, a key on Central Pillar is so stupid.
Now, to be fair, it's not like always guaranteed if it's a small key because there is an extra key in water, but there are odds if it's a small key and the key layout is different than other
the only place
outcomes.
the extra small key can be, though, is in either the loop of Darklink River boss key or on Morpha. Those are the only 4 places that extra key can be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Darklink, boss key, and River are all 5 key log.
Do you think that there's something in bottom of the well?
No, bottom of the well is always bait.
It's not.
If I'm running the
bottom of
seed,
well.
I literally would do Stonefire over bottom of the well because of how much I hate bottom of the well in season 4.
It's Breath of the Well.
Breath,
Wow.
bottom of the wild. It's just very unlikely. I would want to run through everything to see what exactly you would need for that extra key to not be. Oh yeah, no, that's right. There is a very small set of seeds. I think it's like 1 in 300, I think, where where all 3 of those checks have items. The boss key is not key locked. There's another bottle. I think we've already seen that bottle though.
Another bomb bag in GGG.
Ch0c0.
And yeah, we've seen that bottle from
Yeah, we saw
Ch0c0
that.
earlier.
Yeah, that's right.
That's some warm milk. Making hot chocolate?
Is there any clue to what 50 Skulls is? It's either
No.
dead. Actually, no. It's either dead or Ruto's letter. That's the old,
Yeah.
or lens. It's either dead, Ruto's letter, or lens.
Dude, if it's
Why
Lens
would it be
Patricia's
Lens?
minigame, that would be incredible.
Lens
would
for
also be
minigame
dead.
because Ruto's letter is in the minigame. I would just fucking 1 in 32 that shit.
I mean, if you knew it was there, but you
No,
wouldn't.
if I find the 50 Skull hint is lens, I literally, at that point, right then and there, go grind out 1 in 32.
That's probably a good choice, actually. Well, no, we're at 20-something. Is that really faster
I could
than
1
doing
in
30
32
skulls?
faster than I could get 30 Skulls. Absolutely.
With a wallet, I suppose. That's true.
So, have we seen our 5th sometimes hint yet?
No.
Not that I know
We've
of.
seen 4.
So it could still be a treasure chest minigame hint.
It could be, yeah.
Just saying.
It could also... what it can't be, though, unless it's not long shot, is it can't be the Icy Waters hint. The only way it's the Icy Waters hint is if that is not long shot.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, get your ZSR toilets in chat, because we're getting a toilet. We're getting that turlet. Oh no, he fell! Rip!
Well, you got all of the money first, so...
I know, I
it'll
just
be able-
hate falling in here.
It
Oh!
happens. Although, wow, that
Oh.
was...
Exodus,
Okay, Exodus?
quit playing with my blood pressure, buddy.
I actually just got gifted a sub the other day from to ZSR. So I got the emotes.
So, Sadie, I read your 2 comments as Plankton going, yes! Yes! Wait, do I still have that sound effect? Can I make that play? No, it's not set up on my thing. Damn. I have it. I just haven't set it up on my soundboard. Yes. Tips, Ruto's letter. Yes. Or no, it'd be Tips Iron Boots. Alright, what did Toilet have for us? We have 7
We're about
keys.
to
I don't know if
find
we've been
out.
in the maze, so it could still just be.
No, Exodus has not been left side maze yet, so...
It's a
8.
key.
Ch0c0. That's how they were meant to be read. Good. Yeah, no, that definitely feels bad. I don't do toilet until I know it's an item. Or if I don't have Song of Time and I only need 1 more key to get my 7th and I know it's a key, then I would do toilet.
Go for a walk. I'll call a friend.
I'm busy right now, Echo. Thank you.
What does Alexa want?
Go for a walk
She
or call
said
a
it was
friend, apparently.
Time to stretch, go for a walk, or call a friend. No, when quarantine started literally a year ago, yeah, no, happy 1 year anniversary to our 2-week quarantine in the
Oh,
States.
God, yeah.
But no, they had a routine that I could have set up where they wake me up at like 8:30 in the morning, remind me to eat lunch at like 11:40, the stretch, go for a walk, call a friend right now at 1:38, and then time to plan dinner at like 4:40.
Alright, that's all 9 keys. Every other chest here is an item.
Well, that's good.
Fire arrows.
I love
have-
Navi was just like, hello!
Hello,
Like, did you
hello.
forget about us? Like, no, we
Hello.
didn't forget about you, Navi. You're just doing something that don't mean nothing.
I didn't have to experience Corona until July time frame.
I am a healthcare professional, and
Oof.
as a result, I have to, worry about that.
The CDC reorganized my job as a first responder, so that's what I say when people ask what I do. But I never respond in the positive if they then clarify, do you mean EMT? I would then say no. And there's our 4th bottle. That is bottle
Hilarious.
Bottle percent. What do you
Because
do
our
with
last
it?
bottle is going to be Rito's letter, and we need that.
On 50 skulls, obviously.
No, but I deliver things for people, not just food, but I could do prescriptions, groceries, alcohol, sex,
Yeah, there you
a
go.
whole bunch
That
of
puts
things.
you in there. I'm a therapist, and I have in-person clients. So.
Oh, nice.
Ah.
Emo Soda, I'm an attorney's bitch.
I'm an attorney's bitch. Hilarious.
Wait, where were those ice arrows? Were they French vanilla?
They're both the
Yep.
fire and ice arrows were in GGG.
French vanilla. Oh, you know what that fire arrows puts into logic?
Shadow 2.
Yeah.
I really want to have that be a Spike Vegeta name check. I really, really do.
No, it's Cubs check. Because
That's
Cubs is the one who rolled that seed.
Yeah, but Spike's reaction was just so.
Oh, absolutely. But what makes it Cubs is the fact that he rolled a 2nd seed with fire arrows on chickens.
Oh, funny.
Because that seed that you're talking about also had fire arrows on chickens.
Yes, I know. It happened to Spike Vegeta because he never checks chickens.
2 months ago, or a year ago, in like a week or so, my mom's work. Works for the call center for AT&T Mobile, and they allowed her to work from home temporarily. It was supposed to be like a 2-month thing, and she's still working from home today.
Yeah.
And I asked her the other day about it, and she's like, "If they don't force me to go back, I'm not going back." Because working in a call center, it sucks. I did it for almost 5 years, and I wanted to kill myself at the end.
Ugh.
And I don't mean that in a joking matter. Like, I had to take FMLA for mental health. It was that bad. But, no, working from home, though, where I could just go fix myself a snack while waiting on a call, or go to the bathroom whenever I want, or, browse the internet while I'm on a call, that would just be the freaking greatest. Security in a hospital, when it comes down to being a city, are pretty much where I am. So I just sit with patients who are some form of intoxicated, demented, Alzheimer's, similar, regardless of whether or not they have COVID. So it's been an interesting time. Dude, I feel that. I hope you've been safe, Tomal.
Honestly, if the bottle is in bottom of the well, I think Choco's just it's over.
If Rito's letter is in bottom of the well, it's over.
Because Choco has forgotten the sword, right?
They've either forgotten the sword or our tracker's forgotten. They just haven't wanted to do Deku yet. But that being the case is highly unlikely.
And now Doc about to get his irons. His heavy boots. And here's 20 skulls. A huge rupee.
Yeah, we knew 20 was dead. Also, Doc, you don't know this, but you could just waste the rest of your arrows. It's fine. He can only miss one more shot. And he got it. Alright, 1560. Wow. Good job. What hasn't been checked yet? We have all of bottom of the well, all of fire, Shadow 2.
Wait, what is Choco doing? Has he not seen the Water Baron hint?
Maybe not.
He didn't. Oh, he didn't, did he? Because one was in Metagoron and one was in the top of DMC. He didn't check either.
Oh, rip.
No.
Oh no! Oh no! But...
So we're gonna see Choco do all of Water Temple here instead of making it go mode. Ooh, that's a lot of time lost.
So we have the Song of Storms checks in DMT. Frogs 1. I can't remember if somebody's went back to the graveyard and...
Doc checked DMT 1. It was nothing.
Okay, cool. Has anyone gone back and used Dins on the
on the Composer's grave? Yes, it's nothing. Choco did that.
Cool. So now we have Frogs 1.
You guys are so attentive.
And King
Choco
Zora.
also did the Wasteland check too. So
yeah, I saw him do that. So we have Lens minigame, Shoot the Sun, Frogs
Shoot the Sun has been
won.
checked to be dead by DocHeaps
That's
earlier
right.
on.
And it
when he-
doesn't matter anyways because we know long shots in fountain. Or
That's true.
something leading the long shot is in
Yeah.
fountain. So we have 50 skulls, Frogs 1, Unthawing the Fat Ass, all of Fire Temple, technically all of Water, but we know it's barren. Shadow 2, and
Ice
Bottom
Cavern.
of the Well.
Ice Cavern.
Ice Cavern can't have Ruto's letter.
Oh, right, yeah, because it's locked. I'm sorry.
Mweep Skip is not in Logic, unfortunately.
Yes, I know. Well, we can't do it anyway because it's legal. It's not legal in this setup anyway.
Yes.
But
If this was a weekly, though, I would have already Mweep Skipped and gotten my fucking one shot and been done.
yeah.
Yo, Tobias with continuing the gift sub they got from me. No, what sucks is if the Ruto's letter is in Deep Fire, but you find Lens in Well. And so you just chase that and an early boss key in Fire, meaning you just don't ever, check Deep Fire. Yo, Tobias with the 5 gifted subs going to Wesley, Baby Shark do Emo Soda, X Staff, and Zyrak.
Baby shark.
That's a great
Also,
name.
shoutouts to our trackers doing an excellent job today. Cherry, Burke, and I'm not gonna butcher that last one. If you're in chat, let me know how to say that.
Shout out to our commentators, Bitsy and Lexicat. Oh wait, and
And-
CFlare.
And then also shoutouts to our runners. Not at R, it's exclamation point R. K Sinja, you'd say, but no worries. Now, is that sin like, doing bad things, or is that sign like the math?
Yeah, he says perfect. So it's Case and Jaw.
Cool. That kind of reminds me of Kissinger, like Henry
Yeah.
Kissinger, the book writer. Nope,
don't-
neither. So not sin.
Oh, okay.
So how do you say the SIN then? Oh, hey, there's Lens in Bottom of the Well.
Wow.
That's Vanilla
Wow.
Lens. Holy shit, no, that is Vanilla Lens.
Actual Vanilla Lens. Wow.
Keck fucking W. Is this a word you made up? Oh, that's cool. Is this even rando? Big anime reveal, I'm Doc's coach. Ooh. The pronunciation was correct. Okay, cool. Oh, you were saying the neither on the Kissinger. Okay.
No, yeah, on like whether it means sin or whether it is sign.
Well,
I
I was
think-
just asking whether it was pronunciation.
Pronounced that way,
sin or
yeah. I
sign.
think he, yeah. But I think he meant the other way. But yeah. No, poor Ch0c0, dude.
Can we also have a shout out to the developers
No.
for
absolutely
making
not.
the randomizer possible, and a shout out to Nintendo for making the game?
Absolutely not.
No? Okay.
No. Because if Nintendo found out what we were doing, they would shut this down.
Why?
Because right now everyone is running off of the assumption that. No, I'm just gonna stop right there. Thank you,
Yeah.
Nintendo, for this
Mhm.
wonderful game.
Yeah.
Miyamoto, you don't know how to plan a fucking timeline.
I think the timeline's fine.
Just come out and admit Hyrule Warriors closes the timelines back and that it's canon. That's all I want from your mouth, Miyamoto.
What's Hyrule Warriors?
It's the beta.
Destiny Warriors game that they released for Zelda content.
Hmm.
The
But-
first one is more Destiny Warriors than Age of Calamity was, but certainly
they're
both
both
pretty good.
just as Destiny Warriors. It's just Age of Calamity has an actual story that we know about being.
I
100
mean,
years beforehand.
Destiny Warriors is based off of a ton of Chinese stories, and are they're very good. But like Destiny Warriors games tend to play a specific way, and in general, like the Hyrule Warriors game play a lot more like those, with like the kind of campaigning style. There's forces here, and there. Whereas Age of Calamity was a lot more like, go beat this boss, go do that. Like it's not really like the way that they make. a lot
Okay,
of
that's
the-
fair. And yeah, no,
It's
with
still
that
it's still a
lens
game,
being
like
found,
still
it
a
has
beat
to
'em
be
up,
long shot.
very similar style. But like the original Hyrule Warriors felt a lot more like the Destiny Warriors games I played as a kid, whereas Age of Calamity felt like something a little bit different, which was super cool. I mean, they both were super fun, but
And that's fair. But also, yeah, the only thing that can be in there is long shot. So we are
or
in...
an item that leads to
No,
long shot.
there is
anything?
no item that leads to long shot.
Right, because we found lens. Oh god.
So it is long shot in the fountain.
Exodus is doing chickens. They've conceded and they're just doing chickens at this point.
Unfortunately for them, we know it's dead. Luckily
Yeah.
for DocHeaps, we also know it's dead.
I mean, Doc is gonna do bottom of the well. You have to at this point once you find nothing
Yeah.
in GGG.
Yeah, no, at this point...
50 Skull is looking a lot more likely.
So, would you rather go look for the hint for 50, or would you rather just collect 50?
I'm literally last locationing 50 here until I find a hint.
Yeah, but I would
Like,
also
I'm doing all of Fire, I'm doing Shadow 2, I'm doing
I would look at the
Frogs
back
1.
of Lake Hylia right the fuck now is what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could see that.
I
Especially
probably
in
would have
Choco's
already
case.
gone.
Oh yeah, no, like, I route in back of Lake Hints when I set Scarecrow's song.
Oh, same. I do the same, but a lot of people don't. And then like if you
As
haven't at this
child
point,
or
you just
adult?
do that.
Oh no, Exodus is also doing Skull Mask.
As child or adult, Lake Hylia?
It doesn't matter for me.
Doesn't matter.
If I'm a child, I do them when I'm setting Scarecrow. If I'm adult, I'm doing it when I'm going... Actually, no. Like, if I'm adult, I'll do it if I somehow... There's no way No, I'm always doing it as child. Unless my spawn is adult. Like, in Lake Hylia. Wait, what was that on Ch0c0's second file name? Because I think it had something about, like, please no 50 or something.
It said 50 skulls. I saw him create it.
So, blame Ch0c0 then. Hashtag blame Ch0c0. Also, I'm just double checking. Actually, wait, no. Where was that boss key? I saw him get the boss key in water. I just didn't pay attention to where that was. Oh no! Boss key is central pillar, so Heaps lucked the fuck out.
And also iron boots were required hilariously.
Yeah, Iron Boots hard required for boss key in Water Temple.
And maybe required for long shot.
I kind of want to just go boot this seat up and go read the back of Lake Hints.
I feel your temptation. Frogs won. Got nothing.
Actually, can I do that?
No, we don't want to commentate on things that aren't being shown on stream. Also, yeah, Frogs one had nothing, so get your guesses in chat, folks. What is the combination for the lens minigame going to be? As we're bringing a doggo with us.
Up,
Dog
down,
friend.
down, left,
Dog
right, left,
friend.
right.
Dog friend.
I'm team right. We got a team
Right,
left from
left,
Dr.
right, left.
Kurth. Team right so far.
Right,
Like half the guesses are out right now. There's still more team right. The only
I need
people
this
left
one to
in
be
are
left.
Cherry and myself. And I'm
Oh,
out.
it's the left. And my last two were right, left.
Oh wait, no, Servant was in too, but now and Servant is still in. Is Cherry still in?
Aw, I'm
No.
out.
But Servant is still in. If the next one is right, then Servant of Testador wins. It's not. Rip. And what is it, folks? It's Rudo's letter! Keck W.
Oh, why couldn't it be on 50?
Wait, if Doc does lens right now, he's literally almost tied with Exodus. Come on, play Sun Song, buddy. Play Sun Song right here. Play it. Play it. No! Stop! Play Sun Song. Oh, wait, no, he hasn't gone bottom of the well yet. He doesn't have lens. No!
Oh, man.
I forgot. He doesn't necessarily have to do bottom of the well first. It would just help. Just rush 1 in 32 and you win this seed. Honestly, this is a cola seed.
Also, I just want to say I called that Bob the Well would have it somehow. It's connected, but yeah.
It sucks that it wasn't 50. And now I actually am going to boot up the seed, see what the back of Lake hints are, since we know where everything is. We're in no mode. Except for light arrows. If a back of Lake hint has info about light arrows, I will not say.
Don't say it all, because by saying that, you would confirm it.
Where they are.
I mean, more than likely, it's just repeats of hints we haven't seen. Oh, hey, it was the 50 hint, though, and it was bomb shoes. That's all I wanted.
Dang.
50 was choose. That sucks.
Wait, so you already had the seed booted up and ready to look at it?
Oh, I was already going to Lake when I talked about not doing it. I just wasn't going to say it if it was something.
And what was the other back of Lake?
I didn't check. As soon as I saw the 50, I quit out. All right, chat. So now, we could get a bet going for where light arrows are. To be fair, though, there's only a few spots that they could be. It's either Shadow 2, Unthawing the Fat Ass, or Deep Fire, or Ice.
Iron Boots chest is my guess. Even though deep,
what else do we have?
Even though hammer chest would be great.
I don't know, Kason. I saw the one back of Lake Hint and I just quit out of the game. But your options are Zora's Fountain, Ice Cavern, Jabu, Unthawing Fat Ass, Fire Temple. And that's it. Or Shadow 2. It could be Shadow 2. Alright, so we've got Highest Goron, we've got Hammer, we've got Deep Fire, we got another Highest Goron, we've got Pierre, we've got Hammer again, we've got Ice Freestanding Heart, Shadow 2, just generic Fire Temple. No, guys, so Light Arrows could be in Zora's Fountain. They just can't be the only thing in Zora's Fountain. Lights are not Way of the Hero if you have access to the Light Arrow hint. But also, if you're playing a seed that requires trials, then lights can be in a Way of the Hero location. That's correct, Sadie. Absolutely correct. With decomps still slowly working, we're working on trying to get a way to get the Light Arrow hint before you would get Ganon. So that if you had trials, you could still access the Light Arrow hint if you had everything else. I still think it would be a great way to do it would be to just put a new hint stone. And I know this is way simpler than it sounds, but just put a new hint stone.
Way simpler than it sounds, or way harder than it sounds?
It sounds simpler than it is.
There we go.
Put a hint stone in the area of Ganon's tower where the 4 scrubs and the bunch of fairies are at. Just put a hint stone right in the middle there, and it just has the same text as Ganon has for the light arrow hint. Why made
Suggestion
Jet
I
so
had
impossible,
is have a new scrub and just be like, hey, your light arrow.
No,
hint
not a
should
scrub,
respond here."
an actual hint stone.
No, I
That's-
know, but because it's a lot harder to put in actors that are not already loaded there. A duplicate of an actor that's not already loaded there. Put in a duplicate
fair.
scrub.
Or just put literally a sign. Like literally a wooden sign.
But there's no signs already there.
Well, then put a thing that Navi goes to, and then when you talk to Navi, she tells you the light arrow hint. Actually, that one would be kind of fun. It actually makes Navi not worthless.
We were talking about this yesterday. And
But
apparently
Purple,
there's
with that, the hint stone's already been there. They just essentially copy another hint stone from Lake Hylia.
apparently there's a pile of bones outside of Ganon's castle that Navi can interact with.
So you could just have that be the light arrow hint. Or if
Yeah.
you want to make it to where you still have to have access to Ganon's first, you know, you could probably move that pile of bones on top of Ganon's castle, so you have to at least spawn the bridge.
Or have them floating in midair, then you can interact with it when you spawn the bridge, yeah.
Did the suit making ever happen? No, we're still waiting on a time that we can actually get that restreamed. Which I'm sure that we just wanted to get brackets picked first.
Can you make enough and send some to me?
I mean, it'd be cold by the time it got to you, and my recipe's not really that good reheated. At least it shouldn't be.
You can make a gazpacho, and that'd be fine.
Yeah, but
What
what
if I
is the
come
weather
over?
like? Because I kind of want this thing to happen on a day that it's cold. I don't want to have hot tomato soup on a hot day. Like yesterday, it got to like 25 degrees.
What if I come over? Is that fun?
Yeah, like none of the days this week would be that great, except maybe next Friday. Even though next Friday would be hot as hell, it's supposed to rain at the night. Like tomorrow would be the best day to do it, but tomorrow is not a good day for me. But it's going to be the coldest day of the week.
Speaking of tomorrow, you guys know what's tomorrow, right?
The bracket reveal.
At what time?
Not a clue. Do exclamation
3
point
p.m.
next stream. Okay, cool.
3 p.m. Eastern.
Sweet.
If you guys want to watch the live drawing of those moving on to the bracket phase, it's going to be on this channel tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Also, some things to talk about that. It's not, if you have access to the challenge, I think you would just do exclamation point brackets. The challenge, if you go to final stage, it is not going to be set up like that. What we're going to do is we're going to have essentially two different buckets of the group winners and the group runner-ups.
Seed 1 and Seed 2.
Yeah, Seed 1 and Seed 2 of each group. And we're going to randomly pick a winner, and they're going to randomly go against a runner-up.
Can it be the runner-up from the same group?
No, it cannot.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it will not be the runner-up and the first place in the same group going against each other. Now, what you can have, though, is runner-up and winner from each group going against each other in the second round. That is a
Right,
possibility.
that's fine. You're basically just using League of Legends World Championships draw format.
I don't know what that is. but
Yes.
I'll go with
Just
that.
nod your head and say yes.
Yeah.
I don't follow League whatsoever. Also, do you check the fairy fountain here as a child? Just so that you can just go right to water if it's there?
I mean, yeah, I think so.
I oftentimes do, yeah.
I think if
I
you
check it
know you
before
only
I
need
enter
one
Double.
item and you know it's gonna either be there or adult only, I think you would check it. You have a
Yeah.
33 and a third % chance of not having to come back there as an adult.
Yeah.
I've had 2 seeds this week where that fairy fountain where the Great Fairy Fountain and Zora's Fountain had an item that I needed. that would have
Nice.
allowed me to progress farther. And it was a hinted Fountain Way the Hero. I think it was go mode for both of the seeds.
Nice. Also, Exodus getting a perfect Baronade fight. Absolutely fantastic.
What was that?
What was what?
Baronades drop?
Not a clue. It wasn't needed. There was literally nothing it could be that would be useful.
Yeah, at this point we're just it's
Like
just
we already have
execution.
Ferora's Wind. We have all the arrows, like except for lights. It could have been lights, but it obviously wasn't because Exodus didn't pick it up. But there's nothing useful that could have been except for lights. All right, yeah, this is the fairy check. Here we go. So Doc needs to go chess minigame now. If he goes adult before doing chess minigame, then Ch0c0 has a possibility of coming back. But then again, Ch0c0 is in Deep Stone Fire, so...
And hasn't done Deku.
Well, because they don't have the Kokiri Sword. At this point,
Yeah.
they don't have the Kokiri Sword. They put off the boss key. Lights and Ice
no
could
long
very
shot.
well be possible.
Hook shot in the fairy fountain.
Let's go. So that means you don't have to come back here as an adult unless lights are here too.
Yep, glow mode.
That is glow mode, ladies and gentlemen, folks of all
What
ages.
mode were we in before?
No, we're not in any
Stretching
mode.
mode.
No mode, I
What's
guess.
hook shot mode?
We were in no mode.
Technically, it was no mode because we knew the long shot had to be in fountain somewhere.
Yep.
What's it called if we're missing the hook shot? Or the long shot?
Stretch mode because you can't stretch that far.
Slow mode?
Slow mode is, I guess, if you're missing iron boots because you can't go slow yet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna go do this first. That sucks. Now, where's the longest shot? Longest shot is always on Phantom Ganon if you fight him a second time. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Doing frogs here first, but... Yeah, no, his last child check is going to be chess minigame at this point. And then he's going to turn right back around and go do Jabu. Do we find light arrows? No, we don't know where they're at yet. There's not a lot that they can be, though.
Yeah, we're just gonna see Exodus beat water, and then we're gonna see him go to again, and we'll find out where they are. They're probably in Ice Cavern, if I'm being honest.
If lights are here on highest on Hammer Chest, then that kind of helps Ch0c0 out a little bit. But if lights are not here, then this was literally for nothing. And at this point, the fire play would have not paid off for him.
I don't know if Ch0c0 can come back to beat Heaps even if lights are here, just because of the Kokiri Sword issue. But
Oh yeah, no, like he will last location at Kokiri Sword at this point.
Skull Mask is dead.
Yeah, we knew Skull Mask was dead.
yeah, it was done
Oh,
by
somebody was asking about it. It was done by both
Ch0c0
Young
earlier. Ch0c0 earlier.
Exodus also did it.
Didn't he? Okay.
Exodus is getting bullied by these guys.
The water keys don't fuck around. Honestly, Skull Mask is my favorite check in the game.
Why?
I hate doing Skull Mask.
Because look at them, they're so cute.
No, they're annoying.
Also, their Twitch chat.
That's
they're,
fair.
They're
That's
spamming
fair.
poggers, and you are the streamer. And then in a little second here, that mod is gonna pop out of the ground and tell them to quiet down. They put the chat in slow mode.
I could also see it being like a school. School children are excited to see a visitor, and
I agree that Twitch chat is like a school, or rather, Twitch chatters are like school children. Kappa.
Ch0c0 also has double magic, so he found both. He got Din's and the magic and left. Yes, Doc, go! We love it.
Your skull mask isn't gonna help though. Oh, there you go.
All right, chat. For the second time, get your guesses in chat. I will be team
Right.
left this time.
Right, left. And
Oh,
I'm
you already
up.
lost. He's doing it! He's doing it! Oh, I'm out. All right, left, right so far. Who's still in? Nobody in chat. No, John is still in. John is now out. No, John is still in. Chat moved up some. John is still in. Left, right, right. Oh, there goes
And
John.
he's out.
Maybe Ch0c0 just really needs Minuet. I mean, he's already beaten Forrest, so I don't know.
Not even looking.
You
Just
save quit,
knowing.
and then you play Serenade, and then you go do Jabu. Also, how early did we get that fucking boomerang? We didn't get it that early, okay. It was Goron City Way the hero in the third maze.
In the third maze.
Yeah, the left side. On my tracker, it's listed as Maze 3.
Huh. Yeah, Stonefire dead.
Stonefire, absolutely bupkis.
Nice hammer troll. Kind of, maybe.
No, it was a complete troll. There was nothing locked behind the hammer.
I called that.
You did. And I almost got the long shot location right.
Oh yeah, no, just a couple inches away. Yeah.
A few feet. There's, I guess, bottom of the icy waters.
How deep do you think the icy waters is?
That's a good question.
I would say
Based on the
150
time it
feet.
takes you to sink,
Oh,
And-
Choco's going back to Gen's castle. We're gonna see him finally pick up the Kokiri sword.
I think this is literally his last check. His last check.
Might genuinely be.
No, but based off how slow you fall, how slow it takes to get to the bottom of diving in the lab, I would say it's about 40 feet to where the item is in icy waters.
Only 40 feet?
Yeah, well, 40 meters.
Okay, that's
Yeah, no,
3
40
times
40
longer.
meters. Yeah, because it's 8 meters at the bottom of the lab with those meter markers. DocHeaps should... Honestly, unless you think lights are here, DocHeaps should go mode this. Which check was long shot on? It was on the ferry, Purple.
So for you Imperial users out there, that's 131.234 feet.
Or
bottom.
for the actual things, it's a little under half a football field for you actual Imperial users. Because anything over 20 feet is hard for Imperial users to imagine, to be honest.
Wait. Oh, he's pissed.
Oh yeah, no, Ch0c0 is very upset.
He just abused that chest.
Yeah, it's always kind of weird and coherent, but honestly, I think it's the play. You have Serenade in a scale. You have Furor's Wind. You could leave Furor's Wind in here.
Just in case.
And just go mode Jabu. Honestly, oh wait, no, Doc doesn't have Furor. No, he does. Okay. So yeah, with having Furor's Wind, I absolutely 100% go mode Jabu. Lens was absolutely vanilla Kawari. It was 100% vanilla. Opening map chest is quick enough, but I'd probably skip Compass and Boomerang. Yeah, that's fair. I'd personally skip all three of them. Lights are not 50 skulls.
Ch0c0 just jumped into the pit.
Yeah, Ch0c0 jumped into the pit. That's fuck. That sucks. To be
No,
fair, the runner.
that felt intentional. That was definitely a rage jump.
To be fair, the runners don't know it's not 50. We just know it's not 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The lights are either in ice, they're in Zora's Fountain, or they're ice, Zora's Fountain, Ch0c0, or on the fat ass.
Was
we
that
know-
And we know because
Bitsy went and checked.
I went and checked the back of Lake Hints and it was there.
was that the extra quick kill from Exodus?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
it
he
was.
got
It was
he
the
got the
door
very
kill.
first. Yeah.
Door kill was really nice.
Like with Morpha, there's quick kill and then there's extra quick kill.
It just reminds me of when I used to run Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, and in Episode 6, Level 5, you're fighting Emperor Palpatine. There's a quick kill where you can kill him with, I think, 4 or 5 hearts left by just shoving him out of bounds. And then there's the insta-kill, where when you first gain control, you can do a setup to shove him down the movie true chute and kill him with all of his health left. And it's movie true because it's literally throwing him down the shaft that you throw him down in the movie. And that entire level with cutscenes and everything, if you do that, is, I want to say 3 minutes from split to split.
So here's Ch0c0 getting his Ocarina of Time.
Did he not read the Ocarina hint?
I don't think so.
Like, if he didn't read the Ocarina of Time hint, he might have thought that could have been Storms.
And
Or
this,
maybe at that point he wanted Minuet anyways to go to Deku quicker.
and this is the reason why you read your hint zones.
Yes. Now here's the question. Will one of these players, not Exodus, obviously, he's about to go get the hint. No, it'd be funny if we actually forgot something in Kakariko and he says Kakariko, but it's not 50 skulls. Like, imagine if none of them had done the shooting gallery or had not done the Redead Grotto and he just said Kakariko and it's like, fuck, what? Where is the storms that Ch0c0 hasn't checked? It's on Burning Cack. He last location is Kokiri Sword, which is needed for it.
Alright, it's time to see where those light arrows are.
Well, he's either going to say in the Ice Cavern, in Zora's Fountain, or in Zora's Domain. It's literally, or his castle. It's either in a Zora location or his castle.
Wait, but oh right, because the Ch0c0, yeah.
Because we have Fountain, we have Fat Ass, we have Ice, and we have Ch0c0. That's all we have left.
Nice seed.
Yeah, Ch0c0 full cleared fire. It is not in fire. Unless he got it and neither the trackers nor us saw that he got it.
Nice iron knuckle fight.
Yeah, that was a really clean knuckle fight. Also, you want to drop Barora's Wind right here. You don't want to walk up first because it literally just sets it all the way back down there anyways. Oh, he didn't set it. Oh, wait, no. He hasn't gone up yet. That's right.
Yeah, he'll set it after this door.
It's this door that you set it at. I'm done.
Correct.
I always think that the boss door is the one that goes into the fight, like every other boss door.
Yeah, but no, they did the cinematic organ music for this one, which I love, so I'm not going to be mad at. But yeah, they totally did that.
No, like there's only one boss door that you actually have to do other things before you actually fight the boss, and that's Spirit Temple, and you're still having 2 fights.
Bongo Bongo requires a drop down.
Well, yeah, but if you have hover boots on, you auto drop down if you don't take them off in time. Time for a round of tennis. You'll never defeat me with the ice cavern.
Ice
arrows.
Cavern, told you. Did I not say?
So how
God.
deep in ice cavern do we go?
Iron boots.
Honestly, I think I skip map chest first, though. I'll grab some blue fire from in here before leaving. Or not. Exodus is saying fuck that. No, I would have absolutely grabbed blue fire first in all of my bottles. And then I would have gone to the compass chest first, checked both the freestanding heart piece and the chest, then map, then iron boots.
Yeah. I can see that.
King Dodongo doesn't have a boss key. I'm talking about ones that you specifically have to use a big key to get into.
Forest Temple requires you to walk up a set of stairs, walk onto a mat, then try and leave.
But it's still, you're not having, like, you're in the room with the fight, is what I mean. Like, technically, yes, that is also the room with the fight, but not until after you go through a completely separate room. Also, Doc had an incredible Baronade as well. Not worth the extra time going down to Water Trial? I mean, it could. It saves you... If light arrows are in the compass-free heart piece area, and you go to Water Trial, that could be faster than going and grabbing the blue fire from the map chest area. Also, we missed it, but happy 3 hours, everybody.
We missed 2 hours as well.
Yeah, nobody cared about the 2 hours. There was nothing going on at 2 hours.
Well, RSL cares about 2 hours.
That's fair. Yeah, in vanilla you did have to find Goma. That's fair. It's barely any faster and there's a 50% chance it's a total time loss. I mean, fair.
Wait,
I mean, it's
for
not
what?
a total time loss, though, because you would be able to refill your blue fire right there, too.
Where's the
And
other
there's
50?
the other 50 hand in
Actually-
Zora's Fountain.
Actually, every single fight except for Jabu requires you to do something, right? Because
No,
Deku requires you to look for Goma. Dodongo needs you to blow up the wall or the floor, I
floor.
guess. Forest means you need to walk up and then walk back and forward. Fire, you need to move through and then jump on the platform. Water, you have to go into the pillars, jump on them, and wait for a Morpha to appear. Shadow, you need to move into a room and then drop down. Spirit, you need to fight an Iron Knuckle and then move through and climb up.
Fair, yeah.
It's literally just
Baronade,
Jabu.
you have to walk into the room as well, and then that whole big cutscene starts.
Yeah, but like you enter the room and then the cutscene basically starts. So
Did Exodus already have blue fire?
Yes.
yeah, they had a bottle of
They,
blue fire.
they
from
may
there.
have already gotten it when they first went there. Oh, hey, there it is.
Light arrows,
First
there it is.
chest.
Cool.
Also, that was in the compass room.
Hilarious.
Volvagia is just kind of there, but you still have to go into the center area. Alright, but it looks like Exodus is going to be our first finisher.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna see Exodus finish first, and then we're out right now. It looks like
Yeah,
Ch0c0
Doc's gonna finish second.
yeah, Ch0c0's gonna. I think Ch0c0's gonna finish Deku, or sorry, no, Jabu rather now.
How can they finish
Oh wait.
Jabu?
Oh,
They
Jabu.
still have to. They still have to go
Oh,
adult
no,
and
bottom of the
get
well.
Storms, and then go back child, and get bottom of the well,
Oh,
and then
God.
go back
Yeah.
adult.
Just too much. Too much.
Like including the age change they're doing right now, there is 3 minimum age changes that Ch0c0 still has to do. And there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh.
Oh, just barely off the 1 cycle.
Did he not re-equip his Bigoron sword?
He did not. I don't think he ever got it.
Oh, that's right. Exodus never did get the Bigoron sword. That's right.
No, he didn't. Yeah.
And there's Chen.
There's yeah.
I'm gonna be right back, guys.
Alrighty. And for the last time, or next to last time in these group stages, here's Ganon. Also, I know I said it wasn't going to run into the NA Weekly, but it is getting heckin' close.
And you said this wasn't gonna be a 5-hour seed.
No, I said it wasn't going to be a 6-hour seed. And there is no way even Ch0c0 does this, the rest of this in another 3 hours. They don't have enough to do the rest of this in 3 hours. Yeah, no, we're completely fine.
You never know when someone might take a 2.5-hour tilt break.
Yeah, but I don't count breaks. After 10 minutes, they're no longer breaks.
Yeah, that's fair.
The length of your average poo, that is how long a break is. Anything else, then I don't count that in the time. Unless it's like a super long speedrun, like Animal Crossing 100%.
I really thought you were gonna say super long poo, and
I don't see Ch0c0 doing the one chess minigame check before doing all of Bottom of the Well, though. Also, get your GGs in chat as we're in the final cutscene. Also, I like doing this final hit with, oh, hey, Hell Knight, it kind of went away. There it goes. I like doing that final hit, not the one that Ch0c0 just did right now, but the one to start that cutscene.
GG
with
Exodus.
the hammer. Crouch stab, because then your hammer starts glowing.
Exodus is going to move on as our #1 seed from Group N. Everyone, please give their congratulations to Exodus. And normally we don't like to call things too far ahead, but as he runs right face
There's
first
a
to the
lot
boulder,
DocHeaps would have to do to not
fail,
play
yeah.
seconds.
So we're likely to see DocHeaps place a nice second place here.
And I am checking to see if Exodus wants an interview. I have not gotten a response yet. Actually, can I just go into his chat? Can't remember if he had emote only on or not. They may have just set the controller down and went like to the bathroom for some water. No, but if you don't know Exodus outside of OOTR, they, along with Fash, were the ones who found Debug and Moonwarp for Majora's Mask. What's up, VXR? This has been a heck of a seed. Oh, so thanks to Exodus checking it, we can also officially put in the hints that 50 Skulls was, in fact, dead. And technically, as soon as we found that lens and the long shot, we could have ruled it dead.
Yeah.
Or not, no, as soon as we found the lens and the letter, both of those, we could rule 50 is dead. Because there was nothing that could have been in Fountain to have led us to long shot at that point. Do I have any more Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I do not. I do have more Fruit Loops, though. I still have not gotten a word from Exodus. They may have just gone.
I don't
Light
know if
arrows
light arrows
can be on skulls. They absolutely can be on skulls. The light arrows can literally be anywhere in the seed, except in foolish locations. It looks like Exodus went offline. And they left the voice call. I don't know. I honestly don't know what language Exodus speaks. They could be a French-only speaker who just lives in America.
If they speak French, I speak French. I could interview them. So.
Well, Minot is also doing a French restream.
Oh, that works too. Yeah.
He's American. Yeah, I figured that from the flag, but I didn't know if he was just living in America or if he was actually. Oh, hey, there he is. Welcome
Hello.
in, Exodus.
GG's, well done.
Hey,
How do you feel, man?
I feel good.
How
Happy
about
day.
that Rudo's letter?
Yeah, that was a rough one. Yeah, I was surprised that it wasn't in GTG or Bottom of the Well. I really thought it was gonna be one of those two, but I'm glad I checked I'm glad I checked the lens game before I went back at all, because I would have done fire at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you started, everyone did that whole Kakariko and Bolero loop at the beginning, and you saw. I'm sure you saw the scale on top of the volcano, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm curious. Did you just purposely put off hammer until like it was going to be definitely required because you had bombs and everything and just wanted to do other things, or was it like did you not see hammer in the lake, or because I think everyone else picked up hammer well before you did?
Yeah, I saw the hammer. I just knew I didn't need it anytime soon because I got the out of logic bomb bag in the field. So I was able to do a bunch of progression at that point, and I just didn't see much point in picking it up when I knew Stonefire was probably going to be one of the last places I looked, and there's only like 2 or 3 other checks in the game that need hammer, so it was just really low priority.
That's reasonable. So you saw the strength hint on pose very early because I think everyone saw that going through Temple of Time. Sorry,
Choco
Choco's on
happy
stream
about
being
finding that
very
lens.
mad at that lens.
Choco just found their lens. Doc just beat water, by the way, so you can kind of see how far away you are. Doc still needs to go back to ice to get his lights.
Anyway, I was going to ask. So after finding that first strength in River and knowing where the second strength was, actually, you didn't. This is actually the question I was asking. Some people found that first strength in River based on Riverway the Hero first, but you found bow and hook shot and bombs and all other kinds of things first, and you ended up going to Forest before River. Was there a reason you decided to do Forest before River?
I think at that point I forgot I didn't have strength. I saw the hook shot. I had hook shot and bow. I think I just forgot I didn't have strength, so I went there, and then when I was in Forest I realized I didn't have strength, so I was like, well, damn, I guess I should go River because that's Way the Hero. And I ended up having strength, so that was nice. But yeah, I wish I had done River first, of course. But
yeah, I mean,
whatever.
we all, but I mean, you still path very well. I like we were talking about it in the stream at the time, and like everything was pointing towards Forest, and so I think I even mentioned like I was like, I think strength being the thing that Exodus was missing might save Exodus here and make Exodus go to river first as opposed to forest. But then you went forest. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
So at what point, up until you found the letter, were you worried about what was on 50 skulls?
I was pretty worried the whole seed, until I found the letter. Because I don't know where the hints were. They must have been like back of lake or the second one in Castle or something.
One was in back of lake, and the other one was in fountain itself.
Oh,
There's
okay.
the Java Hintstone.
Okay.
But yeah, it was 10 bomb shoes.
Okay. Yeah, I was a little worried about that. I didn't pick up a bunch of skulls, so I stopped at 20 basically. I mean, I got all the ones that were like a few seconds out of the way, but I wasn't too worried about that because, I mean, at that point in the seed, there was like a 95% chance that I didn't need to do 50 skulls or something because I only had like 20 or 30 checks left in the game. So I don't know. It just didn't seem that dangerous. But yeah, that could have definitely been bad if something had been on 50 skulls.
We found out about halfway through that 50 skulls couldn't have long shot. We knew that something leading to long shot had to be in fountain. But it could have been boomerang up until we found that. It could have been Kokiri sword. It could have been letter. There was a lot of things it could have been at many scary points in the game.
Yeah, there was actually a point in this seed where everything was locked because you couldn't have boomerang for Jabu, Din's fire for Shadow, iron boots and long shot for water, and Kokiri sword for Deku. And so everyone just kind of went basically after Way of the Hero Spirit, that was the setup, and so people were looking around for different things. So I'm wondering, what basically with the only real Way of the Hero left being one that you needed Rudo's Ladder to get to, so you couldn't really access it. How'd you prioritize how you progress? Because I think you went castle to GGG, right?
Yeah, I went castle just because it's a really good area and I had strength 3 in the Spirit Temple. So yeah, castle was definitely my first play, but then I had to decide between the well and GTG, and I was unsure about that. That was like a 50-50 basically, because I don't think anything was really pointing at the well or GTG. So yeah, I just went GTG because it does have more checks, and so I was just
because you were already adult at the time, so
I was also adult. Yeah, so I went there. It had iron boots on the archery. I don't think GGG had anything except for like fire arrows.
No, it had fire arrows, and that was it, I think.
Yeah, so I was worried at that point because I thought, oh well, it's probably in bottom of the well, and if one of them did well first, then they probably beat me. But thankfully it wasn't in. Yeah, so I was actually really glad it wasn't in the well because I thought I would just lose if it was in the well. So that was nice, and I knew that it was one of these obscure checks around the world or fire temple, so I was just gonna clean up the quickish ones before doing fire. I probably would have not done. I wasn't gonna do skull mask. I was gonna go fire right after the chess game. So I would have done everything basically before stone fire, except for skull mask. So I think I cleared this seed pretty efficiently, so I'm happy with that.
You definitely had like very few checks left, and I think Ch0c0's about to be very angry about this here. Give me a second. Yeah, Ch0c0's mad. So I wanted to ask
something. The only thing that really points towards well is 2 of your Way of the Heroes were for ended up giving you items that gave you Spirit, which were Spirit and River. River mainly because it had the strength for both Forest and Spirit because we knew where second one was. Early one of them points you towards it, but it helps you clear the other one.
I had a question about your early routing actually as well. You and Doc both ended up doing Valley into Lake, and actually Ch0c0 skipped that, which is part of where Ch0c0's time deficit came from. But Doc left Lon Lon by foot to go to Valley, and you did a save quit and then walked out and did the 2 checks, the Boulder Destiny and the ATC Grotto. Was that like a conscious decision, or did you just save quit and decide afterwards? Like, was there like a routing choice for that thing, or like how did you decide that?
So I think I don't quite remember the beginning. I think I was testing my child's save warp out of the ranch, and I saw it was market. I'm not sure if that was the first time I think that
It
was the
might
first
have
time
been.
I
I
did
don't
PC,
remember,
but
honestly.
yeah,
your opening route when you were a child was you did the shooting gallery, then you did Lon Lon, and then you save quit from the back of Lon Lon, went back into the market thanks to your warp, then went and did Boulder
So
Destiny
it was your
and
first knowledge
Tektite,
of that.
and then Valley.
Okay, yeah. So because I had bomb shoes, I felt like doing the field grottos in Valley Lake made a lot more sense because I get to do like 3 extra grottos along the way. And I also know that a ton of people skip Valley early, so that was kind of a metagame play, I guess. Like, go for it early. If it has something, you get a big advantage. And it happened to have hookshot, which is really nice. Because I know a ton of people just skip Valley every single time. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the play becomes better when you have explosives, so you can actually do those grottos on the way. And I didn't have a faster way to Kokiri. If I had Minuet, I probably would have just played Minuet, but since I didn't have that, I had to either backwalk across the field to Kokiri, or I could do Valley Lake and do a bunch of checks along the way. So that just made more sense to me. But I wasn't... The child save warp being in market was... that's when I decided to do Valley Lake. If it had been like Kokiri or something, I would have just done that and not done Valley Lake probably. But
makes sense.
Yeah, since it was there, I thought I'd do it.
The funniest thing though is the child and adult spawns are literally on the opposite sides of the same loading zone.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I knew they were both market, but yeah, I never realized.
Yeah, no.
One was in
Child is
Castletown.
entering. Child's entering the Temple of Time courtyard, and adult is exiting from it into market.
But we got DocHeaps here for the second time in this seed, and probably last time for this group match. Here's Ganon. But Doc should finish probably in the next 3 minutes or so. Ch0c0 is about to do the back half of Jabu with the actual checks in Jabu now. So I don't know if we'll stay live to watch them do that, or if we will do a Doc interview and then raid Ch0c0 if they're still running, or if they're just going to forfeit once Doc wins. I'm not too sure. However, I don't know, Exodus, if you know yet how they're doing the draw for the bracket match tomorrow, but if you haven't heard, they're going to put your name in a list of all of the group winners, and Doc's name in a list of all the group runner-ups, and then they're going to draw a list from the winner side, draw a list from the runner-up side, and that's going to be the actual bracket match lineups. So it's not going to be like it is on Challenge right now, so you'll have to tune in tomorrow to see who you're actually going to face in the first round.
Alright, that'll be interesting.
As get your GGs in chat, folks, as here comes our second place finisher, DocHeaps.
It's not over until he stabs him in the face.
It's not over. It's not done until it's done, folks. Alright, that's a done though.
Hey, alright.
GG DocHeaps.
And yeah, Ch0c0 just immediately FF. I assume Ch0c0 is going to join Minnow, though. But I need to go update the race mod stuff now. Race time results. Yeah, and Doc stepped away, so we'll know if he wants an interview in a bit.
Sounds good.
But of the runner-ups, I don't know if you've been watching the other matches, but of these runner-ups, is there anyone in particular that you wanted to see?
Exodus.
Also, welcome
Doc.
in.
Hey,
Welcome in,
GG,
Doc.
Doc.
GG's. How are you feeling after that seed?
Doc.
That seed was brutal. Exodus. I don't know. How did you do that in an out? Like 318. Holy shit.
Y'all, you and Exodus were honestly neck and neck for a very good portion. And honestly, you actually pulled ahead a bit because you actually grabbed the strength from River before going to Forest. And Exodus actually had to dip and go back to River. We had a little bit of a triple Forest action going on at that point. Because we had you on the Phantom Ganon fight, Exodus halfway through Forest, and Ch0c0 entering Forest all at the same time.
Damn. Wait, so what did you avoid, Exodus?
I skipped Fire Temple and Skull Mask, and that's pretty much it. I guess, I mean, part of Fountain, and yeah, I did everything else though. Oh, and I skipped like one thing in Ganon's Castle.
Hey,
They
me
skipped
too.
2 extra boat rides, Doc. That's what they skipped.
Hey, you know what? Fuck you. I don't need to hear it, and I knew that was coming up. I don't know if you saw my face, but I just felt like such a goddamn.
I did.
idiot. I mean,
Like the first time, it's like, oh no, Doc, no. The second time, it's Doc, come on.
No, I only fell once.
You fell twice,
No,
right?
Did you?
I voided out twice crossing Reverse Wasteland because I'm also an idiot. That's what
Okay,
I
then
did.
we might have just been behind because somebody in the chat had said, "Oh no, Doc fell off the boat," and then we're like, "Okay, yeah, Doc fell off," and then you fell off to us a second time.
No, I only fell once. Trust me, you only need to fall once for it to really sting.
Yeah.
Where,
No, so that made it Monka there.
my
But
other question is, where was Ch0c0?
Ch0c0 last location to their Kokiri sword. They got the Dins and the magic from Ganon's and left.
Oh no.
So at that point, they were in Jabu. They were in the middle of doing the map tentacle, the only tentacle that actually spawns a chest. They were in that room when you finished, Doc.
Damn.
No, I mean, the biggest thing that held Ch0c0 behind, aside from that, was their almost 2-hour hook shot. Because, I mean, it was hook shot in Valley. Ch0c0 wasn't going Valley.
Oh, yeah. No, I found that the Lon Ranch to Valley to Lake to Field to Kokiri was it's just such a nice route.
Oh,
and then you don't order Valley.
And then you and Exodus picked it up almost at the same time. The biggest difference was at the back of Ranch, you decided to walk out and go straight to Valley. Exodus actually save quit from there, got the Boulder of Destiny and Tektite checks, and then went to Valley.
That's smart.
But we thought it was funny. I don't know if you noticed, but your adult and your child spawns were literally the same spot on or the same loading zone, just opposite sides.
Just opposite sides. Yeah.
But
No,
GG's on getting that.
Destroyed this seed. Good God.
Thanks, and congrats on advancing as well.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey,
So
Doc,
I was in the
quick question.
middle of asking him this question, so I'll ask it to both of you guys since you're both heading out. So the bracket reveal tomorrow is going to actually show the brackets because it's not going to be what the final stage for challenge is showing right now, like Group K and Group F, Group A and Group P, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to be that. They're going to take the list of group winners and the group runner-ups, put them in separate piles, pull a name from each pile, and those are the matchups. The only caveat is the same group cannot face each other in round 1. So you will not face Exodus in round 1, Doc. You could face him in round 2, though. We never know. But out of the other group winners, which are Just Sam, Alfalfa, Alexio, Arnott, Floof, 10th Doctor, Zoro, Rosca, Ch0c0, Amala, Cola, Bobby, Arthur, and Zephyr. Who would you want to face the most in round 1?
It's got to be a Doc v Doc. So 10th Doctor is my vote.
That would be an insanely fun match.
Doc v Doc round 1. Let's go.
Can you Lando that bracket?
Sorry.
That would be. What's up?
Oh, somebody had made a comment. I missed what they had
Yeah,
said.
no, I missed what they said too.
Oh, my comment was, can we just Plando that bracket?
And then same question to you, Exodus. Out of Ryuja, Earl Weird, Spike Vegeta, Fabio, Keepsake, Sora, Philippe, J-Bone, Gogeta, Dr. Kurth, Hamsda, Alex, Cola, and Melrose, who would you want to face in the first round?
Oh man, I don't know. Those are such good players. Man, I don't know. Everyone that is advancing, and of course, some people that aren't advancing are just so good. Like this Challenge Cup was really stacked.
Absolutely.
I can't believe how stacked it is. Actually, so many good players.
There are some people in here who I'm honestly surprised did not make top 32.
Well, and I mean Ch0c0. Like, let's not undersell Ch0c0. Like,
yeah, no, Ch0c0 is an absolutely strong player. They
phenomenal
absolutely deserve to be in Challenge Cup, if not top 32 as well.
Oh yeah, my God! Like, and so even people like Ch0c0 who didn't make it. Like, there are plenty of people who aren't making brackets who were also really good runners.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, there are amazing people who I'm surprised did not make it past group stages.
Yeah. So,
but we will get to find out what matches we have tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. Central. Or 3 p.m. Eastern. 3 p.m. Eastern is when that bracket reveal is going to be. And if we have it right, Doc, we could have you and 10th Doctor, then you win, and then go on and face Dr. Kurth in round 2. A Doc v Doc v Doc.
Oh my God. And also, when are we doing we need to do a 4-way between me, Dr. Kurth, Dr. Bobtastic, and
10th Doctor.
10th Doctor.
Yes.
So
multi-world or a race? Or no, a co-op multi-world. Or co-op. So you and one of the doctors versus the other 2 doctors in a co-op style race.
Oh my God. Who gets to keep the title of doctor?
But here's the thing though. We make it Keezy and we title it Doctors Without Borders.
Oh God. Jesus. Did I hear that we were wrapping up stream? Is that what I heard? I'm just kidding. Exodus, GG's though, for reals. Good luck in brackets.
Thank you. You too.
And it would be open everything. Open. The only thing that it wouldn't be Keezy would be Ganon's boss key, which would be on probably just somewhere, probably Lax. But everything else is just open. Open fountain, open fortress, open forest, open Deku, complete skull mat or complete mask trade, all of that. That would be an amazing charity stream. And to have it be a charity stream for Doctors Without Borders would be even great. Even better. The Doctors Without Borders Zooter preliminary or Zooter something. Some cool word.
Exodus. CFlare pointed out. Did you appreciate the Kokiri Forest hint right when you are done with Kokiri Forest?
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
Oh my God. I get up there and I was like, are you shitting me? I just did this place.
Here's the thing though. If you went to Kokiri Forest before you got those shoes, wherever the hell we got them, you got shoes in Mido's house.
True. But at that point, I had already gotten bombs out of Logic. And so.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a little.
Yeah, you got to put the stream. No, you Cola. What you have to do is you have to make it look like it's just one big feed. No, that's what we do. OOT online. That's what it would be. OOT online. That way we can just have one big feed. Doctors Without Borders.
Yeah, that works.
This
And the
this is me right now. Hold up.
Multi-world would also work.
I got an emote for
But
this.
with
Because that
multi-world, you would still have to have 4 separate streams on, and you without having the layout look like complete garbage, you wouldn't be able to have that without borders.
Fair. But the items transcend borders. The borders of
fair.
their own game.
So,
So,
All right, but I think we are gonna go ahead and wrap up
that's
here.
that's what I was about to say. I was like, I wanted to give people a chance to be like, I have something else I want to say, but I was like, we should wrap up, but you didn't want to, cut off you guys' conversation.
yeah, that's why I
Yeah, no
messaged
worries.
Doc.
I'm trying to find what I'm pulling up the top 32 right now to see what we still have.
Winners finals.
We've got What the Hell's versus Salty Sponge.
Mhm.
And then Cariosa versus Fanta Tank. The winner of that faces PKR. FMZ versus Riley. The winner of that faces Ryu. Those 2 winners face off, and the winner of that faces the winner of What the Hell's versus
the loser of What the
the
Hell
loser
versus
of What the Hell's
Sponge.
versus Salty Sponge. Winner of that faces the other winner.
Mhm.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, possibly 9 matches left in the top 32 bracket. And we're about to have our Challenge Cup bracket underway. Also, yeah, great Baronade fight from the both of you. Y'all both had
Yeah.
insanely good Baronade fights.
We're pulling to the end of season 4.
Can you please move the interview for 2 more hours so we can raid the NA Weekly? No, because I have to be calming the NA Weekly. So if you want to go 2 more hours, be my guest. I gotta go.
I still think Bitsy's insane. Like CFlare and I were gonna comment this one, and Bitsy's like, "Let me join you," and
Well,
I'm
it's
like,
totally
"Don't
not because I forgot to set up the room or
And
anything.
it's also not totally because Star was like, "Hey, Dumas, you got a grace mod here in about 15 minutes."
No, but Doc, I had been telling myself, all right, cool, I'm modding for the 3-way with Doc. It's going to be in like a week. And I told myself that for a week. So I still thought it was next Saturday.
Yeah, after the brackets had already been drawn. Yep. Totally makes sense.
But I'm going to head out. I need food.
No, what we're
And
saying is we can thank Star.
no, we can thank Star because otherwise I would not have been here.
Don't blame Star. Thank
But
Star.
you can blame the other Lex for this seed.
Yes.
Because it was the other Lex who rolled this seed.
Wait, you're getting a wrap for food? That sounds pretty good.
All right. So,
Oh, wrap it up.
who are we gonna raid?
Who's live? We've got. Oh, hey, the Silver Gauntlets are live. We should go raid them.
Yeah, let's go raid Bitsy.
Spike Vegeta's doing Donkey Kong Country from Momam 6. They're doing Tropical Freeze, Rando. PKR is live. They're doing
With
some
Smash.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
ZSR is live with Oracle's Anniversary, Oracle of Ages any percent
Ooh,
race.
that's a
that
good one.
Sounds fun. Barrel is live with KH2 Rando. Who else is live that's a part of this type of community? Cubs is doing Final Fantasy IV. Gross. No, I haven't played a single Final Fantasy.
10 is the best.
Lefty is live doing one of the Scrubs acings. That's fun. But yeah, I'm down to the bottom of my list. So Lefty, ZSR, was that Maine? Where was it? Where'd they go?
It's like we're rating Spell.
Oh, Spell's live.
Well, thanks again for joining us, guys.
Yeah, thanks for the interview and thanks for the restreams.
Yeah. See you later. Bye-bye.
Cheers, everyone.
Adios.
Whew.